Mic check. We're good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the GGBL. Kev's NBA channel is the first one here. Oh man, he's dedicated. Look alive, everybody. We got someone dedicated to the GGBL. What's up, Kev? How you doing? I'm looking forward to this stream tonight, guys. It's going to be a really fun one, I think. We got Rick is in the house. We got Burgles here. Hello, hello. Let's get it. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm not going to delay this. It is going to be a long stream tonight, so we might as well just get right into it. And if we get some people dragging their feet, you know, YouTube not sending them the notifications or whatever. Maybe they're busy. They got lives. We don't have lives. That's why we're watching this. Just kidding. Just kidding. You might have lives. You got better things to do. You can click off. Me? I run sim leagues for a hobby, right? All right. I want to show you guys how to kind of set this thing up if you ever wanted to do something like this on your own. Basically, I have gone in and I've created all of the custom prospects, and I've put them onto two teams. That way we can actually have a showcase game between two teams. I went into a franchise file to see like what two teams play against each other like on opening day. And Baltimore and Boston were the two teams that are playing against each other. So Baltimore will be one team. And right now we still have, actually this is not the correct roster. So if I go ahead and I load this up for you guys, this will kind of help you do kind of a little preview of what we've got going on here tonight. Like, who are the players? What are we looking at here? Who's who? How to familiarize yourself with these guys. And plus, when it comes to the draft tonight, once we see these guys flying off the boards, then we'll know like who's going where and what kind of impact that's going to have, right? So the Orioles, obviously I'm not wanting to include any of the top tier guys because what I don't want to see happen is a situation where the CPU decides to put in Felix Bautista because then it ruins the immersion. But let's scroll down here real quick and we see the first lists of prospects here for Baltimore. We've got outfielder Bierbauer. This would be one of Sequestral's players from back in the Bradley Braves days that never quite made it into my Cubs franchise, so I had to feel like I owed him one. We have Lip Branson, who is supposed to be, I guess, in some ways related to Skip Branson from the Cajun 6 dynasty over there on GGX, my second channel. Baker T. Brooks should be a 21-year-old. All these guys should be 21, but this is Dalton Jets guy, 75A. So you can kind of see, like, these are all the $20 Patreon or YouTube channel membership players. So this is kind of the benefit if you guys have made donations on the channel, right? Or through channel points. So I have a paid version, which is quick and easier, but there's also channel points that you can get these guys at 75 and A potential. Some players like Mason Borromeo is a 70B. That would be a $10 patron. Giuseppe Ferrari. He's actually a right fielder, but he can play second, third, and short. So very interesting, like little dynamic there with Giuseppe Ferrari. And then we have Tawn Roberts, which is now we're getting into the CPU prospects. So all the guys that I just showed you there, along with like Vito Vega, these guys are all Patreon or YouTube donation players. Some of these guys like Tawn Roberts, Geraldo Cairo, these are players that are like taken in like the top 15 when you simulate a draft, right? We've got Dion Crespo, Omar Negron. Yeah, pretty interesting list of players here, right? So we are going to see Negron, we're going to see Crespo, we're going to see Cairo. All the CPU guys are going to get drafted. We're going to see them come off the board. The custom guys like Ferrari or Willard or Parmalee, we are not going to see them taken off the board because, again, you can't create prospects in a draft class for the show to draft them. So when we get into a situation where like a team takes a relief pitcher who's not in the showcase, that's where Christian Parmelee is going to go. So we'll have to notate this. Just like if someone takes an outfielder that's not in the showcase, like a CPU guy, that's where Nicholas Chiotelis is going to go. So just wanted to, like, a little explanation on that. Now for Boston, we have Vincent Bonds. This is supposed to be a combination of Bo Jackson and Barry Bonds. We'll talk about their backstories here in the stream. Jimbo Crawford, if you guys have been familiar with the GGBL in 2021, you know who this is. Jumbo Candyman. I felt the name was too memey this time around, so we wanted to go a little bit something more realistic. So Jimbo Crawford, he's now been renamed. Alexander Dugan, could be Duggan, but I'm going to say Dugan. Win Fortuna, this is the younger brother of Cash Fortuna. We have Terry Haas, he is from Canada, a little speedy outfielder. Then Kingston Mondesir, which is another speedy outfielder. Jace Pimentel should be a nice relief pitcher for somebody. He's not the hardest thrower. He's got 51 velo. You can see his pitch repertoire right there. He's just kind of a slow guy. Liam Snow, a starter. Neptune St. Clair. Love that player right there. We got Chuck Storm. He's actually a first baseman by trade, but he can play catcher. He's going to play catcher tonight in the showcase game. And then we have Luke Vinskov, a shortstop. He's not so much really good at the offensive game, but defensively and speed-wise, he's a very good defender. And then we have another player, Yuki Okada. The vision's good, contact's good. He's actually good in everything other than power, so he's an interesting player to say the least. And then there's Ton Roberts right there. I think we have two Ton Robertses. Yes, we do. That is actually a mistake. That should not be there. So let's see. Where is Ton Roberts? He should only be on Baltimore. So we are going to replace. We're not going to have Ton Roberts on this roster right here. All right, so Justin Snow, Drew White, Jose Murillo, Thomas Rodriguez, Henry Chavez, and that will basically do it for Boston. Robbie Gillespie, Jace Pimentel, and we're good. All right, so with that being said, with that out of the way, this is how you kind of set this up real quick. So we go to franchise, we're going to start new, we're going to load our saved roster, GGBL Showcase, and then we're going to go to Baltimore and Boston, and we're going to load this baby up and get ready for the stream, baby. This is going to be fun, man. I'm excited to kind of see who's going to, like, do really well in simulation and who's going to get lucky enough to go grab these players in the draft. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to here tonight. We'll turn the extra inning runner off. Now, we do have to do some changes here to the... See, Garrett Whitlock is still on the team here. So we do have to make some moves to make sure that the rosters are good here. So bear with me real quick because it does like reset. All the work that I did inside of the main roster seems to have not taken hold here. So Bautista will move to Class A. Rushman. Just very, very weird that we have to do this. Right? But it is what it is. Hayes, Class A, Gunnar Henderson. Just to make sure that none of these guys are going to play. We don't want that. We don't want the CPU to like, oh, let's move them on up. Let's take somebody's spot. We just don't want that to happen here. So move Giuseppe up. We'll get Ton Roberts there. We got Vega. Michael Givens would be a guy that they would love to put in. Geraldo Cairo's got to get in. Crespo. Yeah, let's do it. Negron. Vavra, they won't put in Vavra. Position players I'm not too worried about. It's just the relievers. Yeah. All right. Lila Roth is up there. Okay. Keep going down here. Keep going down, down, down. Down, down, baby. Don't you? All right. Are we good? That'll be starting pitchers right here. I think we're solid. So AAA needs a little bit more work, it seems. Okay. So we'll get some of these single A guys up to AAA. And we'll move some of these double A's to the MLB level just to flatten out that 26-man roster. Because these guys won't be used, I guarantee you that. Okay, so right now we have a bunch of single A guys on the 40-man. Bear with me, guys. I wanted to set this up tonight, but it was getting, like, really late. Let's see, where are we at right now? We at a 40-man? Let's see. We got 34 plus 5. We actually need someone else on the 40-man here. All right, Rushman's on the 40-man. All right, so that should be our 40 right there. All right, so lineup time. We'll go ahead and change that up. All right, lineups for the right-handed hitters for the GGBL home team. Well, we don't. I guess we don't really know, do we? Let's do Branson, Brooks. We need in left field. We want him in right. We want all the best guys to play in the outfield, right? We want all of our 75s. And Lila Roth is the worst player on the team as a 65, by the way. Giuseppe is going to play... He can play second. That's fine. Okay. Giuseppe is going to play second. Anybody else here? Nope. All right. We're good. So we got Borromeo and Vega on the bench. So I will go in and I'll make sure that they get some time. But there's your lineup for one GGBL custom prospect team. We got Willard, Ferrari, Brooks, Ward, Brody Bush, Bear Bierbauer, Nicolas Chiotelis, Lip Branson, and Lila Roth. So that's going to be the lineup here for the right-handed against DH with right-handers. Now on the other side, make sure that we got this all set up correctly. Let's get Giuseppe Ferrari back in here. He'll bat ninth. We'll get Vega. Actually, we need Bear Bierbauer in there. Okay. All right. Looks good. All right, so that's one side of it. Now we got to do the Red Sox. Who's still with me here? Who's still with me here? Let's take a look at the chat here. We got John J. Gaming in the house. What's up? Yo, Chuck Storm, says Rick. Let's go Lip Branson. I can hear Gigi try not to laugh every time he says Lip Branson. Yeah, I know, dude. Like it is difficult. it is difficult. You know what's even more difficult? Jimbo Crawford. I can't look at this guy and not laugh. Jimbo Crawford. It's just too funny to me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So how do you know I'm a Midwesterner, right? Oop, oop, oop. Let's see. Justin Snow was a guy. He's a CPU dude. Drew White. Anybody else that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing someone. Nope. Robbie Gillespie's a guy. Anybody else? I don't feel like there is. Murillo. Yep, there he is. And Thomas Rodriguez is one. Don't ask me how I remember all these dudes. I care too much about this, apparently. That's what it comes down to, right? Paxton, AAA. Okay. Bayo. Cutter Crawford. We don't want you on the team. Sterling Sharp, you're down. Okay. Pitching should be... Oh, Henry Chavez. There we go. Relief. Joely. Gone. Aaron Perry. Gone. Okay. We're slowly moving through here. Ooh, catchers. That's right, because Chuck Storm's going to play catcher. All right, we don't want any of these guys. Actually, you know what? Connor Juan will be fine. They're not going to pinch hit for him. Chuck, okay. Refs, I'm not worried about the hitters. Except for, like, Justin Turner. We don't want to deal with that. Duggan, Vinskov. Bonds. Verdugo, I don't want to deal with. Because I'm sure that they'll be putting him on some lineups. Haas and Mondesir. Adam Duvall. That's a no-go for me. Okay. And we'll bring up this dude here. Bring up all these guys. Players that we know for sure they're not going to get replaced. All right, 40-man. Let's see. We got 40 between MLB. Okay, so double A and single A. We got to take care of that. Double A, single A. Okay, so that should be 40. All right, good. Lineups time. Mondesir, DH. Let's see. Anybody? Okay, Ref Snyder's at second. We gotta fix that. I want St. Clair at third. I want Crawford at first. I want Storm at catcher. And at second, we want Vinskov. Yes, Vinskov can play second. Duggan is only a shortstop specifically. Storm's got to move up in the order here. Fortuna does too. Actually, this is a really good hitting lineup. Holy crap. Like, there might not be too many places to put these guys. Oh, man. That's, that is tough. St. Clair should definitely be higher. All right, and then catcher, we've got Storm. Where is he at here? Okay, we'll swap that out. Connor Wong. Okay, what else do we have? I guess we could put Okada in there at DH. Who am I missing? Mondesir, Haas, Crawford, St. Clair, Bonds, Fortuna, Duggan, Storm. Mondesir, Haas, Storm, Crawford, St. Clair, Bonds, Vinskov, Duggan, Okada. Who am I missing here? Oh, Fortuna. Yeah. A little bit more power there for Fortuna. Okay. All right. Well, with that, guys, we are done. So we can finally get into some games. How about that? How about that? I left a long time ago. Thanks, Crazy G. Portugal says, yay! All right, so we're ready to go, guys. We are ready to go. So tonight we're going to see game one. We're going to see two games. I'm going to put quick counts on. So we're going to move through the game a little faster. The one thing, maybe I need a community vote because I'm not sure how else to do this any other way. I want to get at least two games in for this, but I don't want it to go 2 hours. But that's how long the games usually take when I put it on to quick counts. So maybe we put it on to fast play. We don't do broadcasts like presentation mode. Maybe that'll like cut down like 20 minutes or something on each one. But I want to get at least two games done on this showcase. That way we can see everybody play. We can see some more film on them, right? And then after this is done, then we're going to get into the draft. So we're going to back out of this. We're going to get into the draft. And I'll tell you how that's all going to work. And then from that point, you know, after like the first 2 rounds when these guys are all going to get taken, you know, we can just auto sim the rest. It's not going to really matter. So it's not going to be too long of a process for the draft. And then from that point, then we're going to do all-star games. We're going to do the home run derby. And then we'll simulate the rest of July and talk about trades. So pretty loaded stream here tonight, guys. And I'm just excited to get into this one. All right. We will play the full game. We'll do this. We'll go into fast play, I think. So we're going to be playing here at Mallard Grounds. Since I'm from Michigan and this is the very first GGBL prospect showcase that we've ever done on the channel, it just makes sense to me that we're going to have it here. So let's go clear skies, quick counts on, and then we will do fast play. That way we can kind of get through and get in and get out, basically. All right, let's get into it. Let me know in the live chat here really quick if the mic is too loud or if the game sound is too loud. Okay? So, you let me know. Because we're going. Oh no, they put Rob Refsnyder in. We'll make this change. I'll get that fixed up here in a minute. But yeah, I mean at that stage, at least they're in, and then they're going to be taken out of the game. Like you will not see the light of day after I'm done with you. Where's the box? Oh shoot, yeah. Well, you know what, Tom? Maybe we can do the box next year. But this is the inaugural prospect showcase game. I gotta do it. I gotta have it at Mallard Grounds, baby. What do you guys think about the uniforms? Do you guys like this? The GGBL prospect unis. Game sounds quiet compared to the mic. Okay, let me turn it up just a quick notch. All right, cool. Let me know if that changes it. I think Connor Wong is on this side here. Yes, we're replacing you. We're going to switch you with Chuck Storm. Yes. Chuck Storm is now the catcher. Connor Wong is switching with Jimbo Crawford. No. Jimbo is switching with Connor Wong. Yes. And Wong is switching with Neptune. Well, Neptune's going to be batting 9th now, Port. Think you'll be okay with that. All right, so let's see now. We've got Refsnyder for Vinskov. Yes. So now they'll never get back into the game. Never again. Okay. The other team looks good. And we are good to go. All right, cool. Game sound good now? Vinskov is allergic to hitting, he says. I'm interested in watching the pitching because this league needs some good pitching. We're kind of short on pitching. Oh, what is this now? Come on. No. We're backing out. No. Are we gonna run into a problem with this? Does somebody else fluid in the show? Fluent? Not fluid. Fluent. I had a feeling that this is going to happen here. Who did they put in? Edinson Paulino? I don't even know where that guy is. He's a right fielder. Oh, jeez. He's a 59 overall, and they replaced him. Who did they replace? Did they replace shortstop? Oh, God. This sucks. We're going to run into this. Start all the guys you don't want and then sub them out at the start so they can't come back. Lower the other players to 40 overall. I don't think it's going to matter if you lowered them overall. Okay, so Tom says start all the guys you don't want and then sub them out. Yeah, going to have to do that, I guess. Okay, well, yeah, that's what we're going to do then. All right, let's not back out. Let's, we'll play this game and then this game. But we'll save it so that we don't lose our progress here. Prospects and prospects. All right, so let's change the batting. Let's change the lineups here. Okay. So let's do this then. Let's do when the game starts. Let's make the changes, like let's put let's put Blyce in for Refsnyder, Wong in for Paulino, and then put Fitzgerald in for like Wong or Refsnyder, right? And then, Or, yeah, let's do it this way. Let's do that. Let's do that. Plays third base. Man, why does this have to be so difficult, you know? It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. Okay, so like they're saying, when the game starts, then we'll just replace everybody, and then that way nobody can come back in. That's over. They're done. All right, Tevin Vavra, you can play second. McCann, you can catch, and Vito Vega. Okay, everybody else is custom. Branson, Borromeo, Ferrari, Vega, Vavra, McCann, and that's it. All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. A little hiccup. A little hiccup in the stream for a second, but I think we're good. We'll just make those swaps when the game starts. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for that catch. So that means we're going to get a possible different pitching matchup. I'll see what their stamina levels are. I really wanted to see. Yeah, he's not ready. Okay, he might come in relief. All right, so we're gonna get Tawn Roberts and Malik Dunn. Those will be the starting pitchers. That's another part that I got to look at too, guys. By the way, gonna look at pitching rotation. Make sure that we're good here. Yeah, they could use these guys. So let's put Escobar in at setup. And let's put Bradish in as a starter. Put Cairo in as a setup as well. Put Crespo in for, like, Conroy. Yeah, okay. Okay. Next. Yeah, I'm not concerned with this. If they use Todd Liss in any situation, he's 36 overall. They got a problem. Okay, I think we're good. Finally, let's get some gameplay underway. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. So, who are you in this brief overview? Who are you guys interested in watching? Like, what player do you think is going to be the standout here today? I'm curious. Second chance to use the box, Goldie. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I'm on the Justin Snow bandwagon. Chuck Storm, little bias, says Rick. Vinskov, Bush. Yeah, you guys are all biased. Listen to you. Listen to you. You're all rooting for your own players. Come on. Look at, there's nobody in the stands. This is realistic. It's like nobody wants to watch these two teams. They have no idea who any of these guys are. Oh, we've already got a switch. Luke Vinskov is playing shortstop now. Oh my god. Wrong team there, Goldie. Alright. Who did they swap? Dude, this is becoming I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Have to back out and do it again. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Okay. We're facing a lefty, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be left-handed lineups here. We've got Malik Dunn against Ton Roberts. So this team here is going to face Ton Roberts. So he's a righty. So this is the lineup that we're taking in. We're going to have Wong in for Storm. Ref Snyder's going to come in for Luke, or Vinskov's going to come in for Ref Snyder. Paulino's going to exit for Fortuna or Mondesir. Probably Mondesir. Fortuna's going to come in at DH. Vinskov, like I said, I think he's going to go in at second. Yep, okay. And then St. Clair's going to come in at third. Okay, so this should work. Now, for this squad, we need to be looking at the left-handers, the left-handed lineup, because they are going to be taking on Ton Roberts. So we need to look at the left-handed with DH, which, yeah, James McCann will start you just to get it out of the equation. Like, we don't even want to mess with it. And then Tevin Vavra. Okay. So these are the only real players on the roster here. McCann, Vavra, and that's it. Okay. Are we good? Are we finally good to go? Holy mother of Moses. All right. Whenever this uploads, you're going to have to put a timestamp. No, I'm just going to, like, I'll do the intro. I'll edit it to where it's, I'll do the intro of, like, how to set it up and everything. But then, like, we're going to start, like, right here. We're going to start right here. All right, everybody, welcome to the GGBL Showcase. No hiccups whatsoever. We didn't have any. No sirree. This went off without a hitch. Except both teams have a game played. You didn't see it. Nobody ever saw it. Hello? What's up? All right. Let's make our subs. Blyce is going to be Fortuna. And Fitzgerald is going to be St. Clair. Paulino will be in... That's going to be Mondesir.
Your attention, please. Now playing right.
And second base will be Vinskov.
Number 17. Now playing second base.
And catcher will be Storm. Thank God. Here we go. We finally have ourselves a game. Oh, man. Let's hope it doesn't turn into anything crazy, right? All right. Goldglover prospects against Goldglover prospects. No rhyme or reason like why if it's west or east.
The center fielder, Carson Willer.
And I'm just interested in seeing, like, who's got it, you know? Like, this is a deep drive to left center. That's a base hit for Carson Willard. Nice play there by Bonds to pick this thing up. But, you know, Willard's got some speed.
That is Berger, the left fielder, number 13.
Little double right there. Nicolas Chiotelis hitting 600. Oh, nice pitch there by Malik. Dude, this guy's like 6'9". Did you guys know that? Could you tell? He is 6'9". Apparently he's related to, dare I mention it again, but the XBA. He's the younger brother of Ernest Dunn of the XBA/XBA2. Played basketball, tight end on the football team, and was a pitcher, outfielder on the baseball in high school. That's what's wrote here. On the baseball in high school. On the baseball team in high school. Let's make sure that this is correct here. James McCann needs to come in for Lip Branson. Lip. Give him some lip. Tevin Vavra for Giuseppe Ferrari. Look at that get up. Giuseppe looks sweet, dude. Like I'm excited for Giuseppe. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, the dude is like 6'9". He's ridiculous. 275. 6'9", 275.
2-2.
2-2 pitcher for Tawn Roberts against Win Fortuna, who apparently was 2 for 3 in the last game. Hitting 667 so far on the season. Oh, swing and a miss right there, and Tawn gonna be real confident about that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. It's gonna be interesting to see how Tawn Roberts faces GGBL hitters. That pitch was outside, not in the strike zone, but Terry Haas able to go the other way on this and use that speed. He's headed into second, just cruising. And there, no throw coming in. Terry Haas, probably one of my favorite players coming out in this class. From Canada. His mom passed away from breast cancer. I think the story was for Terry Haas. And he wears a pink glove in honor of his late mother. He was also known as the Haasinator at his school. He's terrifyingly quick along the bases and in the field. He broke the stolen base record for his school, swiping 40 bags. Actually, no, that is not Terry Haas about his mom. That is actually where's my boy here? Lila Roth, the first baseman. He's also from Canada. That's why I got that screwed up. But we'll see Lila here coming up, I'm sure, at bat. But Vincent Bonds, a combination between Bo Jackson and Barry Bonds. And did you see Terry Haas score on that? A little single. Just fall right in. He scores. Vincent Little Bo Bonds. Generational 5-tool prospect. Long-lost son of Barry Bonds and Bo Jackson's sister. Only in this universe, right? Only in this universe. Similar to Bo and Barry, Little Bo has a howitzer of an arm and elite speed, range in the outfield. All right. Well, interested to see how he pans out in the league. Go, Canada, go. You got the player wrong. Yes, he only uses half the roads Barry did. Funny. Goldie seeing that message. Yeah, no kidding. I got a little angry. Here's Neptune St. Clair, already down in the count, 1-2. But St. Clair is actually from Trinidad and Tobago. I thought this was a really interesting prospect creation here, wearing all the red and black to honor his country's flag, his country's colors. Another left-handed hitter. I think he's a switch hitter, actually, for Portugal here in the chat. You know, he is really hoping that this left-handed hitter can at least break the streak of bad luck with his other lefties, Kenneth Alexander Jr. and Joshua Tora. It's already 1-0 here for one of the GGBL prospect teams. I don't even know how to separate the two. 1-0 home team. 1-0 white team. Hot ground ball there to short. Play will be made, and that's it for the inning. So, home team up 1-0 off of 2 hits. We'll turn it over here to the next inning. Okay, Goldie. KJ, who's that guy? Yeah, I know. Hey, you love your left-handed hitters, dude, but you know, let's be real here, Port. Your guys just don't seem to come through. So Malik Dunn's already got his boy here, Brody Bush, down 2-2. Bush must have been 2 for 5 last game, hitting 400. That pitch is going to miss high. So the thing about being as tall as Malik Dunn is, it might be tough for him to throw that high pitch, because he's got to really like come down on it in order just to get it to be a high pitch. Now the low stuff he can manage. The low stuff's actually going to be really, really difficult to pick up, as you just saw with the slider, just because he is coming from that really high angle. So being 6'9" and you're bringing it to like 95 plus, that's pretty intimidating in the box, to say the least. But he's going to have to not rely on that fastball as much, I think. If he wants to be really successful in the league, he's going to have to like use that low pitch, because he is coming from that such a high angle, you know, that high release point. That's a really tough thing to pick up if you're a hitter. But now here's Lila Roth. This is one of the players that I was talking to you about that I screwed up, apparently. Lila Roth. His parents wanted a girl. They had named her Lila. He was born, and they figured it was kind of a gender neutral name that they kept it. So this guy's name is Lila, and he is actually the player that lost his mom to cancer. So we have another specific request that he wears pink on his uniform, his armband, depending on the team that he gets drafted by for his mom. So, yeah, pretty cool. All right, so Kingston Mondesir. This is one of my favorite players from back in the Bradley Braves franchise, or dynasty, that was tied in with the Chicago Cubs series on my main channel. And this guy, actually, he was so good at contact and speed, and he's a really good fielder, too. Power, I think I put him at like 10 or like 15 power. He's going to be a pure contact guy, maybe 1 home run a year type deal if he really gets a hold of something. There it is, little hot shot to Giuseppe Ferrari. But Mondesir never got into the Cubs franchise, so I felt bad, so I definitely wanted to make sure that he got in to the GGBL now that we have a brand new universe. Luke Vinskov. Look at this. Hot shot to Roth. And the speed for Vinskov. He was hoping he had a little bit more in the tank to get that base knock. But great play right there by Lila Roth with the pink glove. Next batter up here, Chuck Storm. I'm going to call him Chucky. Look how big he is. Chuck Storm. Do we have some notes on Chuck Storm? Let's see. This was a new submission from the 18th. He's a pure power hitter. Chuck Diesel is his nickname. Diesel Storm. He's always been good at everything he's ever done. Although he doesn't look like it, he is a pure country-bred athlete. I could tell. I could tell from that player creation right there. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, so top third, we got Lip Branson. Again, he is related to Skip Branson in the Cajun 6 dynasty, I guess, even though we're mixing universes at this point. He's the younger brother to Mick, Flip, and Skip. Every brother is highly athletic, each one choosing their own sports to play. Lip was overlooked in his family. However, he's proving them wrong by becoming a star baseball athlete in the GGBL. Well, I hope he makes it. I hope he makes it. One of my favorite players, as far as like the look goes, is Giuseppe Ferrari. But unfortunately, he's going to strike out so quickly to the point that I can't even talk to you guys about Giuseppe Ferrari quite yet. So, but speed and technique. So that's kind of what you need to know about Giuseppe Ferrari. Just a very good slick fielder. Very fast as well. By the way, Malik Dunn's pitching really well. Again, he's utilizing the lower half of the strike zone too. Did you guys see that, by the way? I think he was walking the other way. He was walking the other way to the wrong dugout. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, Ton Roberts still out there pitching about 52 pitches right there. I think that, yep, 53rd upcoming here. Win Fortuna leading off. He has got to come through. His team down. Actually, they might be up. On the bottom of the third inning. I think the home team's on the bottom. I should have differentiated these. I should have made these a little bit different. Got another strikeout there for Ton. Terry Haas, 1 for 1. We'll see if he's going to test him on that pitch outside again. Yep. A little bit, but just a little bit late. Ton Roberts can bring it. He's hitting about 95, 96 with regularity. 2-2 upcoming, and there's a little... Man, Haas has no discipline. So he might have a lot of contact, and he might be making a lot of contact with the ball, but, man, does he swing outside the zone. That was the second time that I've seen him do that. The one pitch he hit for a nice double. But that one, just a little pop-up. Not cutting it. The crowd is so dead. Boo, we want the Mallards. Haas's mother, when Goldie says she's dead, stop telling you. Yeah. It's not Haas. It's not him. It's Roth. It's Roth. I'm telling you. All right, Carson. Let's see what you got. Malik Dunn. If I'm Carson Willard, I'm looking down there. I'm looking to fish a little bit. Dunn is showing that he really likes that pitch, like right down there. Yep. 95 fastball, low and outside. Look for the slider. Split finger. Let's see what Willard can do right here. He's done with the full count pitch. Oh no! What are you doing? What was that? I'm now moving Carson Willard down my board based on that. A little free swinging action right there. I didn't like that. Chiatella to fly out, and Dunn is just mowing through these guys. He should be one of the top picks, I think, because he's pitching really well. Really well. Almost too well. Like, I want to see some action. We got a left-handed second baseman. What? Who is that? Is that Vinskov? Is that Vinskov at second? I forgot. It is. He's a left-handed second baseman. What in the world? Uh-oh, we got a bobble. Safe. Bonds is safe. I'm not drafting. I don't want him. I don't want a left-handed second baseman. Left-handed shortstop, actually. That's why he keeps getting replaced. Oh, there you go, Rico. You're right. Left-handed second baseman. Get out of here. I'm not drafting him. You can forget it, Luke. You can forget it. Duggan's 0 for 1. He almost offered it that. Oof. Oof. 3-2. Foul. You're the one who put him there. He plays shortstop. Well, that's why he was getting replaced. You don't have left-handed shortstops, Luke. It's not a thing. He will get removed every single time. James Borbath, that 50% roids helped him beat that out. All right, here's Neptune. 0 for 1. 97. So Taun seems like the guy, the kind of pitcher that as the game gets later, he gets stronger. Giuseppe's got to make that play, though. That's going to be a knock against him, I think. He's known as a good fielder, and he just allowed that one to kind of sneak past him. So, white team is currently winning 1-0, and they've got some traffic on the base path here. 3-1 pitch here coming up to a really, really elite contact hitter in Kingston Mondesir. 3-1 pitch. That is going to be... Oh, nice snag by Roth. Headed to second, over to first. A little lob throw. What is that? It gets away. The run's going to score. We got to take another look at this. What in the world kind of throw was that? Was nobody there? We've got Ward. That's Cullen Ward right there. Oh, nobody was there. Nobody's there. He can't throw hard. He's got to wait till somebody gets there. Taun. And he must have lost it in the sun. Like, where's the sun at right now? Right over there. So there's no way. Like, I don't think he saw it. He threw it so high that he's like, wait. Wait, where is it? Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Cullen Ward. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. But Roth actually made a great play. Like, he's kind of an undersized first baseman, but he made a pretty good play just to get to that and get a nice throw over there. I don't think they had to rush it. That sucks, though. It's now 2-0. Top 5. Cut fastball, missing high. That might be the first walk for Malik Dunn tonight. Brody Bush gets on, and it's up to Bear Bierbauer here. Ooh, good matchup right here, guys. Really good matchup. 3-1 pitch. Let's see what Malik Dunn tries to come in with Bierbauer. Oh, a fastball hitting 96, and he just missed it. Bierbauer's a good left-handed hitter. He hits lefties well, but not today. Malik Dunn going to get another strikeout here. Hitting 94. Again, off the plate. Let's see if Roth can come through with the base runner on. Split finger. Missing inside. Done with the 2-2. Got to stay out of the double play here. You know, that's what he wants to do. Another strikeout for Malik Dunn. My goodness. What is that, like 6? Maybe 7? All right, Lip. What do you got? Make your older brothers proud. He says, put it right there. The 2-1. Another good pitch to hit and no offer. Looking for the strikeout is Malik. Ground ball, base hit. Yep, right past Dugan. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter. Base hit, keep the inning alive here. Jose Murillo coming on. Got lit up in the last game, apparently. He's going to face off against Giuseppe Ferrari. Good contact hitter. Got some speed, too. Got to be careful here with Ferrari. A home run means you're going number 1. A hit for your prospect means you're going number 1. 1-2. Ferrari. Foul ball. They haven't seen Murillo yet. At least not in this game, right? No. We haven't seen him, and we have no history with him either. So we don't know what he's really got. Like, what's he bringing to the table here? 2-2. How's he going to try to get Ferrari out? He got him. He got him. Got in his kitchen a little bit. Four-seamer, 92. So he doesn't have a lot of velo. So if your GGBL team is looking for a guy to bring in some heat, it's probably not Murillo right there. So Tawn Roberts here with 91 pitches coming up. I think I'm going to check on the bullpen real quick just to see like what we've got going on here. I want to make sure that we don't have no one in the pen that's real. Okay, Crespo and Cabrera. Those guys are not real. All right, we're good. You can continue, Tawn. You can continue. Four-seam miss. I think we might need to address the sliders here. What do you think, guys?
Number 19.
Wish I could be because my guy is the effing third baseman. Says Port. Ooh, Wynn's going to strike out. Dude, he's still throwing 96 at 100-plus pitches. This guy's got a golden arm. This guy has a golden arm. He's still hitting 95. Look at this guy. I want Tawn. If I'm Richmond, I want Tawn. Look at that. He's still, oh my God, he's just blowing by people. The prospect showcase game, man, nobody can hit. The pitching's too good. They got to get to the bullpen, apparently. Murillo's back out there in the top of the 6th. Let me see what the comment section is saying, guys. Let's see. Oh, Luke. Oh, look at Luke. He says Z's. He's got a bunch of Z's out there. Is it time for a turbo boost? I think game number 2, we're going to definitely up the slider set here just a little bit. Finskov would have caught that a home run range. You're going number 1. What is play second? Yeah, okay. All right. Comment section looking good. Just want to see what you guys were saying here. Look at that. A little base knock again for Carson Willard, man. He's legit. I do have, by the way, we had Baker that was out. He let off this inning. Storyline for Baker is we see a stolen base attempt here. Dude, Willard might be proving to be like a top 5 pick or something. Stolen base after a couple hits too. Like, it's pretty nice. Booker Baker was born in Russia to a very poor family. His parents died, and he was adopted into the United States and became a multi-sport athlete, but fell in love with the game of baseball. And the history on that is yet to be written. Okay. That would be the storyline here for Booker Baker. What's up with all these parents? Like, what's up with all the parents dying? Is this like a Disney movie? Man, look at Murillo. So this dude's got some movement. He's not going to throw hard, but he will get you. He'll get you to chase, he'll get you out. Get you off balance. All right, Manuel Cabrera, 6'2", 18 years old. And he's got a goatee. I don't believe that he's 18. I don't believe that Manuel Cabrera is 18. I think he lied on his birth certificate into the U.S. So a good walk there for Jumbo Candyman, or should I say Jimbo Crawford. We got Vincent Bonds coming up 1 for 2 today. Ground ball right down the line. That is a fair ball. Brody Bush, nice play, but wow. How in the world did Crawford get down the line? Wow. I didn't know he was that fast. He's faster than Nacho Molina there for San Diego, that's for sure. Holy cow. But what a play by Brody Bush, though. Crawford's at third, Bonds is at second, if he doesn't cut that thing off. So 1-2 pitch here upcoming for Dugan, and he's going to swing and a miss. Nice slider from the 18-year-old. He's actually 19. He's wearing his age. I think Neptune's going to come through at a big spot right here. 1-1 pitch. This guy's inexperienced. I think he's going to hit a bomb. I think he's going to do it. Port, I think he's going to hit a bomb. Little change up. He changed it up on him. Ooh, is he going to come back with it? If he comes back with it and it stays fat, see you later. You do have some good contact here coming up with Mondesir, but I think you really want to do some damage right here. Oh, deep drive. Nope. Not going to cut it. Gold. All Vinskov needs is a left-handed catcher. Brutal, Luke. Brutal. Never. Don't jinx me again. Stop it. Look at this one. This is going to float in? No. Giuseppe. Look at how fast he is. Now, if Mondesir had a little bit more power, that would have been a base hit. But this is the kind of the drawback of, like, you know, everybody's really good at some one thing, but if you're really good at one thing, you're going to be not so good in the other. Whoa, here's a deep drive. Brody Bush, some good contact to deep center field. That is off the wall. Nobody can hit a home run, apparently, at Mallard Grounds. But Brody Bush, probably the hardest hit ball of the night. And now it's up to Bierbauer to drive him in here. They need a 2-run homer. Oh, the hot shot, ground ball. Dugan with the throw to first. He's going to make a nice play. Bierbauer's out. All right, Lila. 0 for 2 tonight. With a 2-strike count on you. Weak ground ball. Third. St. Clair will make the throw. Wow. Roth's got some speed. Again, he's kind of a little undersized first baseman, but that means he's got some decent speed. Barreling on down the line. St. Clair almost didn't get him. Ground ball up the middle. Base knock. Lip Branson comes through. First run scored for the blue team. All right. Get pumped. Cut that lead down to 1. Giuseppe gonna offer it this one, and not gonna go. You want to extend this inning, though. If you're Ferrari, you got to get on somehow. You need 1, 2, 3 to come up and do some damage here. You need to come back. Full count. 2 down. Runner will go. Ball 4. Good at bat. Good at bat there for Giuseppe. If you guys are rooting for the blue team, this is where you want to do the damage right here, guys. Baker T. Brooks. Remember, he was born in Russia. 2-1 pitch. Hot shot, ground ball. The left-handed first, second baseman. I almost said first baseman because there's no such thing as a left-handed second baseman, Luke. God. And look. You make it out, you're up to bat next. Always seems to work out that way.
Ball. 2 balls. 1 strike.
He says there is now. But do you see how more difficult that this is going to be for Luke Vinskov to play second base? Do you see how this is going to be a lot more difficult for him? He has to look towards home, field it, pivot, and then throw. He can't just like throw it. He has to pivot and then throw. He's wasting an extra move. Yeah, but I'm left-handed, so I'm biased. Well, whatever team drafts you, I wish them well in the fielding percentage department. I hope that their pitching staff is going to forgive them. You did what? Yeah, James Monroe. Yeah, I just wanted to call you and let you know that we drafted Luke Vinskov, left-handed second baseman. Yep, so just to let you know, he's going to be the starter now at second. So try to, like, get people to swing early on your pitches. That way nothing gets hit over to him. But I throw so hard, though. Coach, I throw so hard. Dave, the GM. Dave, I throw so hard. Everything's going to be late. It's going to go right to him. I don't know what to tell you, James. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, and you're just going to have to deal with it. I want out. I want traded. Where do you want to go? Seattle. Okay. I guess we have to accommodate your request. Oh, Chris Addison. God dang it. Dave, why did you trade our best pitcher? Well, he didn't like the second baseman that we just drafted. He's left-handed. He's a what? Yeah, he's left-handed second baseman. You're lucky I'm not a left-handed catcher because I want out too. Oh, great. Chris Addison's gone now too. In a stunning off-season move, Richmond Good Boys, who won the GGBL World Series, the Gold Series last year, have made 2 stunning moves, drafting a left-handed second baseman and trading away their 2 integral pieces to a championship roster. What was a great second base? James. Luke says so we can convince all these players to leave. Yeah, to leave. God. Oh, look. Home team. White team's got some traffic here. Oh, Jimbo. You know, when you look at it, the box score isn't so bad. I feel like the sliders need to be up a little bit higher. But it's not all bad. Not terrible. 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 run. It's an all-star game, basically. I think it makes sense. It's all right. Gold out here dreaming. Dreaming what? That Richmond's going to win the whole thing? Yeah, I wish. That would be a nightmare, though. That would be a nightmare if they draft Luke Vinskov. Okay? It'd be a nightmare. Because that's what would happen. James Monroe would want out. Look at it. He's got another shot here. Look at what he has to do. It's unorthodox. Oh, man. I feel bad. I feel bad for anybody that gets this guy. I'm trashing on Luke Vinskov. I'm hearing the Seattle Emeralds have sent a scout to the showcase. It came by the name Spain 554. More to come soon. Now, I just missed a home run, Port. I just missed a home run. We got to get a replay here because I missed it. Nicolas Chiotelis. Boom. It's about time we saw a home run. We're tied up. So, white team goes with Robbie Gillespie, probably the worst overall player that I chose to come over here from the CPU side. So, he was drafted in the first round. Basically, I just looked at the first round players, and I looked and I was like, yeah, If this guy's got high potential and he was drafted in the first round, CPU likes him, I'm going to take him. And he ended up being like a 62. So I just advanced like way into the offseason, found him, exported him, took him over. Yeah. I don't know how he's going to fare, you know? But that's why he's a prospect. You got to work with him. I think he's got at least a B potential, but he's like a 62. Look at this. Watch this little flip. Okay, that one worked out. That one worked out, Luke. But not after this solo home run, right? Home team gives it up. 2-2. Draft stock skyrocketing. Breaking news, Vince Scott draft stock plummeting. Great series, Broski. I'm loving it, says Flacco Gaming. Well, I appreciate you. Hope you guys are enjoying this thing. I'm enjoying bringing it to you. This is one of my favorite series. And like I've said in the past, I don't care anymore about views. I'm tired of chasing views all the time. Maybe I'm like on my main channel, that's something I have to do, right? But like for this, I could care less. If this thing had like 80 views, I'd still be posting it because I want to see how it all plays out. I love bringing it to you. I love the storylines that you guys came up with your custom players. And we got some fun things in store for this league. You know, this is only season number 1. So I'm always open to feedback, of course, as you know. But yeah, I don't care how many views it gets. I love it. It's still going to be a main part of what I do here for content. So I hope you guys are sticking around for the long haul. Neptune gets on base, keeps the inning alive. He was down 1-2 in the count. Able to get that base hit off of Cabrera. That's going to bring up Kingston Mondesir, who's currently 0 for 3. I thought he would have brought a little bit more to the offensive side here. Giuseppe, nice ground ball, fielded. But I think his power numbers are going to hurt him, you know? He's that contact guy. Basically all of his exit velo is right in the infield. And after that, it kind of just dies out. You know, he doesn't have any power. Little ground ball. Gillespie fields his position nicely. Good throw over to first. And we could be headed to extra innings here. Still got an entire 9th inning that's still to play. White team could easily walk this thing off, too. James says, I just appreciate the effort into this. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of effort, and I do get a lot of help as well from the community. So I want to give a shout out here to Dalton Jett. He's a crazy G in the chat here, by the way. We got a deep fly ball. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lila Roth. Lila. Hits a home run for his mama. Boom. Look at that. He wasn't even looking at the baseball. Boom. Oppo Taco for Roth. Oh, of course there's Todd Liss. Of course there's Todd Liss. Fine. You know what we're going to do? We're going to hit. We're going to hit against Todd Liss. That's what we're going to do. Skippery Branson. Oh, shoot. Okay, he's 36 overall. Oh, no, we're 2-2? Don't strike out against a 36 overall pitcher, Goldie. Don't do it. Get down. Get down. We should have gone for 2. Put Jace Pimentel in. Yes, we need to do that. I think I don't know if I can. I think he's got to do the 3 batter thing. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, ready and waiting. Let's put Chavez down. Let's warm up Pimentel. And let's just try to keep the inning alive. I'm not going to score any. I hope I don't hit a home run here or something. Hope I don't hit a home run. But I'm just trying to get like three batters, have him face 3 batters, and then get him out of this. Goldie getting diced up by a 36 overall. Oh no! He got me out. He got Giuseppe Ferrari out. I'm gonna never hear the end of that. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. All right, we got to get on for Baker T. Brooks. Oh my God, he got out of the inning, didn't he? Wow, this man got out of the inning. Yep. Well, I couldn't hit 36 overall Todd Liss. Whoops. Oops, wait, hold on a second. We gotta make a change. We don't want Ryan Conroy. He's not real. Let's put in Dion Crespo to the bottom of the 9th inning here. Dion Crespo. Let's see if home team can come back. Todd Liss, the GOAT. Uh-oh. Vinskov got a hit. He's making me hate myself. Chuck Storm, I wonder if he can walk it off. Oh! I was going to say, deep drive to right. Now it's up to win Fortuna. Stay out of the double play. We'll go 1-1. Ooh, Fortuna. No, he didn't go. You know they're going to throw you low. Win. You got to be ready for this. You know they're going to throw you low. No. Ooh, high. Let that one leak. 1-2 pitch here to Fortuna. I'm going to check the chat here in just a second because I think you guys are, some of you guys are talking to me here. I want to make sure I read all the comments, but pressure situation right here. 1-2. Cut, fastball. Crespo froze him. Ooh, they warmed up the real closer, Christian Parmalee. 6'6", 235. I like this player. He's got to get Terry Haas, a number 2 hitter. Already 2 for 4 today. Parmalee can bring the heat. We'll see what he's going to go with here, right here. 2-1 pitch. Ooh, split finger, 91. Down to their final strike. Prospect home team. We'll see what they can do. 99 missed. Full count. Final strike. Foul ball. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom. Another foul ball. Got to come through if you're Haas. Got to come through if you're Parmalee. Base knock. Runner headed for third. Maybe? Yes. That's a risky play right there. But they've got the tying run at third base. The winning run at first. Here comes Jimbo Crawford. Foul ball. Righty against righty. Could go with the breaking ball here to try to get him fishing. We'll see what Parmalee busts out here. 3-2 pitch. Fastball, 99. And he blew it right by Jimbo Crawford. Big time hitter too. And he struck him out. So the GGBL blue team will get a win here tonight in game number 1. Yes, that was only game number 1 of our GGBL Prospect Showcase. I think as far as the standouts go tonight, I liked what St. Clair did tonight. He struck out, I think, a couple times, but he had a couple hits as well. Some of the more of the surprises, I didn't see Lila Roth hitting a home run tonight. He's a 65 overall player. I didn't see Kingston Mondesir going 0 for 4. I didn't see that. I didn't have that on my bingo card. Lip Branson going 3 for 4. That kind of surprised me too. And Nicolas Chiotelis. I don't really know too much about him. I didn't really pay much attention, admittedly. No offense or anything. But I was making these guys all last night. And I just didn't pay much attention to his backstory, which I think we can talk about here really quick now that I have some time here. But let's see. Where is... Nope, I don't think he has a backstory here. Nicolas Chiotelis. No backstory. Oh, yes, right here. A standout on the Greek team at the World Baseball Classic. He wants to try his luck in America in the GGBL. Okay. Very simple. I like it. He was a Channel Points player. Todd Liss owns Goldie. Hey, no, come on now. Come on now, Josh. I mean, I was 1 for 3 against him. Like, come on. I'm a multimillionaire against Todd Liss. Give me a break. All right, Carson Willard, 2 for 4 today. Chiotelis had the solo home run. And Bush had the hard hit double. Beer Bierbauer went 0 for. Lip Branson had a 3 for day today. Vavra was replaced, obviously. Giuseppe Ferrari, a strikeout. 0 for 3 today. But I was impressed with Tawn Roberts. Had 7 strikeouts in 5 innings. He was well over 100 pitches, and he was still bringing 95, 96. So I'm impressed by that. Christian Parmalee in the back end, throwing just straight gas, hitting 99. That's pretty impressive, too, as a youngster like that. Guys here for the home team, the white team. Terry Haas really kind of turned my head. 3 for 5 today in the 2-hole, I should say. Jimbo was a little disappointing, had 2 walks and 2 Ks, but he does show some patience there, shows some ability to fight some pitches off. Dugan with 4 strikeouts. He's down to 375. So remember that I had to sim the first game because it wasn't loading correctly. So he was doing really well in sim, but had 4 strikeouts today. So that's going to be a storyline going into game number 2 of the prospect showcase here, just to see if he turns it around, if we can actually see something from him in the lineup. And then, of course, Mondesir just not getting on base at all was, again, I didn't anticipate that. But St. Clair, 2 for 4. I like that. They just really didn't have a lot of power today. Just 1 double, and that was from Terry Haas, I think, in the very beginning of the game when he swung outside of the strike zone to get a hit. Another player that impressed that I kind of forgot about. How did I forget about him? I don't know, but I think he just did it so well that he kind of just snuck under the radar. But Malik Dunn deserved to get a win here tonight. 10 strikeouts. I was like, does he have 6? He probably have 8 at that point. 10 strikeouts in 4 2/3 innings pitched. 1 walk, 2 hits, none earned. That guy's going to be nasty. So watch out for him. Let's see the chat. So I don't even know if some of you guys are still in here, but I do want to give you some time here in the limelight here. Landon, just want to say I've been loving the series so far. I can't wait for more episodes. Well, I appreciate it. Todd Liss, the GOAT. Super sub. Did we have a sub? Maybe I missed it. Like a super chat or something? Maybe I missed it. I apologize if I did this. Antoine Sanders. Hey, I finally caught one live. Yes, sir. Welcome. Goldie getting diced up by the 30s. I think I saw that one here. He took offense to you messing up his story earlier. Yeah, he must have. He must have. I read that one. I appreciate the effort put into this. The sweatshop's got your back, Goldie. That's Tom Cloutier. Oh, yeah, so Flacco. And not to mention here, so Tom helped me out, too. We got Crazy G helping out as well. Portugal helped out a lot with GGBL 21, so let's not leave him out of the conversation too. Swimmer Dude Pinkard helping out when he can as well. A lot of guys that I haven't mentioned, but I appreciate you for helping out, creating prospects, and helping out the series at large. And again, it's a labor of love, man. It's a labor of love. I'm never gonna really get tired of it, I don't think so. What else? So Flacco, I don't know if you're still in, but can someone explain to Flacco how to get a player inside the GGBL series? That would be really helpful, so I can keep the stream moving along. But basically, there's a free version and then there's a paid version. The paid version is faster, but the free version is easy to do as well. It's not really that difficult. It just takes a little time. So if you're good with that, if you want to play in channel points, pick'em contest, that's really where you can buy players. But I also take donations through YouTube channel memberships or through Patreon. And again, the reason for that is, for those of you guys that might be new to this channel or new to the series, the reason for that is because if I'm going to take time to create your player, to show you the statistics, to cover your player, to have it take time inside videos, I want to make sure that you guys are still watching. I want to make sure that you guys are still here. And there's nothing else that can guarantee that unless you've put the time in to get this player into the universe. So whether that's through money, whether that's through donation, or whether that's through you like grinding through channel points contests and buying the player, basically winning the player, you're invested now, And I'm also invested in making sure that your guy gets shown, making sure your guy gets coverage, updating you on their stats and whatnot. And so, yeah, I just want to make sure that the effort that I'm bringing to you is also reciprocated, basically. So that's how that's going to work. All right, so Ton Roberts is basically done. So who have we not seen? I think Crespo might be a good start for this one. Angel Escobar might be a good one too. Parmalee is definitely a closer. We've got Geraldo Cairo. I think Cairo should start this game, honestly. Yeah, let's go with Cairo. And I say that because he was actually one of the top pitchers that gets drafted. Why are we not getting the rotation right here? Popovich against... Oh, that's right, because there's a different... Okay, I'm screwing it up here. It's It's Cairo there. It's... do we want like Justin Snow? Yeah, let's do Justin Snow right there. All right, perfect. Let's get Drew White in here for Todd Liss. That way he can't get shown. All right, I think we're good here. All right, anyway, so did someone explain that to Flacco, if he's still in the chat? Freight Train, man, Goldie just hating on me tonight? What do you mean? What you mean, Freight? Lit J, love you, Goldie. Been watching since 2018. That's a long time, dude. It's a long time. That's 5. Like, I can't even imagine it's been 5 years. It's nuts. Really? Port? You didn't even... Port always steps in. Dalton, you're not going to step in either? Explain to Flacco if... explain to Flacco what the process is to get a player. Just talking at you, man. It's all good. Just making fun. Okay. He has... So Freight Train has a story that he wants to tell. So let's give him the limelight here. What team was he on here? Was it the other squad? I think it was. Okay. So Carson Willard. Backstory. Carson Willard grew up in a small town with a deep passion for baseball. From a young age, he stood out on the diamond with his natural athleticism and unwavering determination. With the support of his parents, who were avid baseball fans themselves, Carson dedicated countless hours to honing his skills. Carson's talent as a center fielder quickly caught the attention of scouts even in his high school years. His ability to cover ground effortlessly, maybe not as effortlessly as it is for me to speak and talk today, make incredible diving catches and unleash powerful throws from the outfield became his trademark. His consistent performance on the field and unwavering work ethic earned him the nickname The Wall among his teammates and fans. Why do I feel like, Freight, why do I feel like that was a chat GPT driven summary? Why do I feel like that was a chat GPT driven summary about your player? And you want to know why I say that? And you could be honest. I want to know if I was right. GG Shiloh, 100% it was Chat GPT. You want to know why I know that it was Chat GPT? Because they add extra words in where they didn't have to. Like, unwavering work ethic. That doesn't sound like you. He says 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's great. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, God. All right. I lost cargo, so I didn't have a backstory ready. Oh, Chat GPT driven. Oh, my God. I only know that because I've used it, too, a lot, for my work stuff. All right, so Justin Snow is a righty. And we have to go to Cairo's team, which is here. So we got to make sure that the right-handed lineup is ready to go. So we got McCann's going to be replaced. Vavra's going to be replaced. I think we've seen what we need to see from... Actually, we don't have another catcher, so Lip Branson has to play. I want to get Mason Borromeo in, and I also want to get Vito Vega into the game as well. So however we do that once the game starts, I think we can figure that out. But I want to get them some love here. We're only going to show 2 games. I had a feeling like we were going to show 3. But I think that's just a little too much because we're sitting at an hour 32 at this point. It did take us a little bit to get the stream up and running. All right, so let's go here to Justin Snow's squad, and we're going to be going up against the lefty. So we do need to make sure that this lineup is good to go. We're going to play... Yeah, we want to change the lineup here real quick. So Blyce, we're going to put him in for Bonds. And then Paulino in here for Haas. Okay. Are we good here? Sinclair, Bonds, Okada, Vinskov, Haas, Fortuna. Perfect. All right. Catcher will be Storm. That'll switch. Storm can DH. Then we'll swap. Actually, you can't swap. Ooh. Let's swap. Let's put Storm at catcher right now. We'll put Wong at DH. That way you can swap that out. Otherwise, if you switch your DH, the pitcher has to hit. We don't want that. So the players that are going to play here in this one will be Okada, because we haven't seen him go. We saw Fortuna. We saw everybody, actually. Neptune is at a 250. Yeah, okay, this lineup's good here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing done here, guys. Let's save this up. Get into game number 2. I'm going to go off mic for just a second. And I'll be back maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. Just want to check on some things with the wife. Make sure that kids are asleep. I heard my kid was still up and at 'em. scrounging around upstairs in her room. Like, what are you doing? Go to bed, kid. Adjust sliders like, okay, yep, good call there. Good call there, Shiloh. All right, sliders. What do we got here? So we're at 50-50. I'm going to load up the GGBL sliders. That way you can kind of get a better feel. Do we want the edit? No, let's do... This one was from 529. Let's load up 529. Let's see what these are looking like here. Okay, so the human, we don't care about that. Contact. I think this one had a longer starter stamina. Yeah. Okay. All right, that should be good. We were playing at 50-50 sliders. I think that might have been the problem. All right, guys, let's get into the matchup here. We got Geraldo Cairo against Justin Snow. Lefty on righty. And I'll stick around here for just a hot second to make sure that we can get the defensive alignment correct. And we'll go clear skies here. Regional theme. We're ready to go. All right, game number 2 of our prospect showcase. Berger, who was your guy, by the way? Who was your guy? My player's start got simulated. Was that Snow? Was that Liam Snow? Because there's been enough time now that I think I can get... Okay, yeah, I can get him into like a bullpen appearance, you know, that we can see him in some gameplay. I can do that for you. As a channel member, I will go the extra limit for you, sir. I'll go the extra limit for you. All right, let's make sure that we've got the right defensive alignment here. Mondesir, Paulino, we need a center fielder. That's going to be Okada today. Can he play center field? Yes. So Yuki Okada is going to go to center. We're going to get, okay, Storms at catcher, Crawford, second base. We're going to get Vinskov again. I don't think anybody else can play second. Nope. So it's going to be Vinskov again. Left-handed second baseman. Blyce in left field. We're going to put Bonds out there. And Fitzgerald at third. We'll do St. Clair. I think that should be it. Nope, Connor wanted a DH. DH, we'll put... I want to see it. I think we've seen enough from Terry Haas. Let's put Fortuna in here at DH. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to stick around till this next inning just to make sure that the alignment is correct here. But Justin... Wait, who the hell is that? Who's what? Justin Snow to Liam Snow. Who's this random guy? Who threw out the first... Oh. Local celeb. Laugh my head. I want Gold to answer that. That was Tom Holland. Don't you guys know? It was Tom Holland. He's leaking the new Spider-Man. Spider-Man 5. The spider that shagged me. That was a great play by Luke Vinskov, by the way. Like, I know that I've been dogging him, but this might be where the throwing left-handed thing kind of works out, because, like, he has to go this way now. Like, he's got more time to field that. He doesn't have to field it with his backhand if he has to throw right-handed, right? All he's got to do is just give it a little throw off balance, out. Speedy runner, too, by the way. That was a nice throw. Like an Austin Powers movie. Spider-Man. Homesick. Spider-Man. Spider-Man 5, featuring Tom Holland and Zendaya. Is that her name? Zendaya? God, I'm old now, dude. I'm old now, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know. I think it's Zendaya, right? Is that who this person is? All right, second baseman. We need Ferrari. Oh, Vavra hit, didn't he? Oh, that sucks. He took that bat away, didn't he? All right, Giuseppe Ferrari. Wasn't paying attention. Right. Colin Ward at short. Brody Bush, Bierbauer. McCann for Lip. Lip. And that should be good. Although we need... So Carson Willard got an at-bat. Let's get Chiotelis out of the game for Vito Vega. Right fielder.
Your attention, please. Now playing right.
And then we'll get... Actually, we'll switch. Let's get... Yeah, let's do this here. So, yeah. We'll switch Vega for Roth. And we'll put Vega... No, we'll put Roth. Put Borromeo in for Roth.
Your attention, please. Now playing right. Number 15.
And everybody should be in. Perfect. All right, we're good. So, yeah, Tevin Vavra got an at-bat, apparently. Let's see, did he? Yeah. Oh, well. You know, he was just a guy that showed up. It's fine. Oh, wait. Just tested. Tested early. Borromeo. The perks of being a lefty second baseman. Yeah, MJ is Zendaya. You got it right. Yeah, Spider-Man 5. I finally met Spoderman. I still laugh at that. I just think of Spoderman and I can't help but laugh, man. It's just a terrible drawing. Spoderman. Oh man, dude. It's too funny. Let's see what Yuki Okada can do. Love the batting stance. It's a Japanese player. Looping ball to left field, and it's going to fall in. Is he going for second? Oh my god, he went for 2! Look at the... Dude, look at the speed from Yuki Okada. Whoa! I mean, it took forever for that thing to fall down, but like he's fielding that as soon as like he's rounding first, like he's gone, dude. Well into second base. Yuki Okada with the speed, man. Dude, that's impressive. I want Yuki Okada. I want him. I want Richmond to draft him. Replace Brady Dunn. Please, for the love of God. Replace that guy. Swing and a miss. Storm. Go down on strikes. You gonna force it? You want Minskov gold? He would have been thrown out if it wasn't for the shortstop. Yeah, probably. Throwing it to the cutoff. Maybe it was miscommunication. What in the world is happening in my fantasy matchup? I'm losing 11-0. Holy what happened? By the way, Brody Bush at third. Maybe could have gone home. But he gives up the run for the out. He trades it. Holy crap, dude. Teaspoon is absolutely destroying me right now. In there's a base hit. Luke Vinskov is on a heater right now. He is making me eat my words. He's making me eat my words big time. Driving in a run, playing good defensively, like, dang, dude. Vinskov Revenge Tour. No, Pinkard, I'm talking about my actual, like, fantasy team. In real life. Not GGBL. I'm a first place team and I'm losing 11-0. We're tied in runs, down a homer, down a ribby, down by 2 stolen bags. So I mean it's close, but categories wise, I'm losing all of them right now. I don't have a single category. Oh my god, that sucks. Ugh. Justin Snow pitching well, it looks like here. Got a strikeout already. How's he going to fare against Bierbauer? Swing and a miss. Curveball hitting 79. Bierbauer needs another knock. He can't exit the showcase with 1 hit. He can't be hitting 125 and just not showing a lot of discipline right now. What is this Major League Baseball nonsense? He says. Goldie, every time you say something, you jinx it. No kidding. Yeah, Neptune St. Clair sucks. He's awful. I don't like him. I think he's going to be the Mr. Irrelevant of the entire draft. I think he sucks. I mean, who wears red cleats with blue and yellow uniform? He's got no fashion sense at all. He's not my favorite player at all. Is that going to stay fair? Oh, oh, the glimmer of hope. There's no way he can keep that fair again. No. No. He can't keep this fair. I actually believe it that he can't keep it fair. No way. Yep, there you go. Port, you can't make it up, dude. I tried to help you. I tried to help you, Port. Oh my god. Just the glimmer of hope that it was gonna work for him, and it just did. It's just foul. What was it, like 3.9? Oh man. That's great. Oh, I feel so bad for Portugal, man. He can't catch a break. Dugan's hitting 375. He's not going to get another hit. He can't get his batting average up to 400. No way. Nobody hits 375. We all hit 400 here. Especially on base percentage. All right, win Fortuna comes up in the 9 hole. That's interesting. That is interesting. He's hitting 286 in the 9 hole. I know it's how we had the lineup set up, but yeah. I feel for him right now. He should be in a more run-producing situation, but it is what it is. So I've noticed here that Kingston always comes up with runners on base, but he can't. Look at the contact that he's making. The hard contact he makes, he can't keep it fair. The light contact that he makes, that could be a base hit, there's not enough power behind it in order for him to drive those guys in. So full count here to Mondesir, 1-for-1 on the game, and that is a base. Now look at the jinx. It worked again. Here comes the throw from Borromeo. The run will score. Look at this. The jinx, man. It's the jinx. This is stupid. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. It's always going to be wrong. Here's a diving attempt by Ward. But that'll be a base knock for Yuki Okada. So he finally got some time here in the showcase, and he's showing out. So Chuck Storm, you got to come through. 0 for 1 on the game. Another strikeout. Man, Chucky, come on. What's going on with Chuck? Might have to look at Chuck here. Was it his clutch rating? Is it his is it his plate discipline? We're gonna have to look at that, I think. Might be up for some good channel points possibility here to upgrade your player. But Jimbo Crawford gonna strike out. And we're done with the second inning here. Vito Vega, first time that we've seen him. I have never seen that in the show. Why did it cut to it like a no-doubter? Dude, because like sometimes that happens. They cut it to like a no-doubter, but it can go foul still. By the way, Vito Vega put a really good swing on that. But Bonds is a really good fielder out there to make that play. So here's Lip Branson. We still need a hit here for the blue team. Both Chuck and Jimbo aren't on the top of my list as prospects to take. That's a curveball, dude. Right down the middle, and Lip Branson swings and misses. Gotta drill it. Is Justin Snow on your guys' list? I mean, here's a dude that's almost through 3. Hasn't allowed a base runner. Rick says, yeah, my boy Chuck is struggling. I think I want to know like what his clutch rating was when I made him. I try to make sure that your guys, when they get into gameplay, are actually going to come through. But I do have to follow your model. Like if they're a power contact guy, they're just a hitter, you know? That means they got to work on their defense and speed and things like that, or their fielding. If you're a contact speed guy, you're not going to be a power hitter. You know? So let me look actually. Let me see, what did we do with where is he here? Chuck Storm. Let's see. First baseman, catcher. So, yeah, contact power, he's a pure hitter. Oh, Shorzy, I think you made him. That's why I didn't know what he was. Okay. So we'll have to look at it. I think his clutch might be a little low. We'll see. We'll figure it out and see if we can't get him to start driving some runs home. All right, Vincent Bonds, you got a runner on base here. Bottom third, Cairo, 77 pitches in the third inning. He had the one inning, I think, where he was even with balls and strikes. That'll come back to haunt you here. Deep drive to center. Bonds going to fly out. All right, Neptune St. Clair. He's not going to get on. He'll strike out. Yep. So the jinx doesn't work for Neptune St. Clair then, huh? I swear to God. Why 3-2? Why full count? Is that Luke Vinskov again on base? Dude. Did he get another hit? Oh my God, dude. Luke Vinskov is... I think he's skyrocketing up the boards. Holy cow, dude. All right, Duggan, you got a man on base here. Popping it up to the left. That is Brooks. Makes the play. End of the third inning. Let's see if Justin Snow can keep up the good work here. He's got a really good hitter, Carson Willard. Even up in the count, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Breaking news. Port is going to make St. Clair good no matter what because of this company in San Diego. Wait. I'm going to make St. Clair good no matter what because of this company in San Diego trying to screw me over. Okay, Snow gets another strikeout, dude. This dude looks pretty good. He's not even really that high of an overall pitcher either. He's just got some good stuff, looks like. 1-2 here to Giuseppe. Just a little early. Polk's in the house. What is up? Foul ball again. Saw the new Guardians movie tonight, he says. Oh my god, dude. He's... Okay. Justin Snow. We have to remember this guy's name. I think after Justin Snow is going to come in Liam Snow. I think that's... I owe that to Berger here. Got to get him in. Let's see what he does against Brooks. Bounces a curveball. Here comes the 2-2. Another curveball. Brooks isn't biting. He's staying on that fastball. He got one right there. A little cut fastball hitting in the gap. Should be going for 3 in my opinion. I think he's going to get there. Let's see if he goes. Nope. Just kind of slowed up at second base a little bit. Probably should have been on 3. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. That's a pretty deep gap out there with 2 down. But the good thing is he does break up the no-no. So Snow gives up his first hit, and he's got to face Cullen Ward, who's going to foul it back. Probably looking for that curveball again. Nope, 4-seam. Blue team really working him. 22 pitches this inning. 1-2 pitch here. Curveball high. That's kind of an easy one to lay off of because it's like barreling in on your hands. You're definitely going to lay off of that. But another fastball hit deep. That's Cullen Ward with a base knock. That's an RBI double. Ground rule variety. And now it looks like kind of the wheels are starting to fall off for Justin Snow. Just a little bit here. We'll see what Brody Bush does. Got a good pitch to hit, but a little early. Goldie cursing this poor pitcher. Shake my head. I'm just calling it like I see it. Good take. You know, Brody Bush doesn't have one of those names that sticks out to you like, oh yeah, you know, he's a really good player, you know, he's got a great name. But he just does like all the small things right, you know? Even though he struck out there. But that one take that he had was, I like that. I like that at bat that he just had. All right, Geraldo Cairo, 92nd pitch upcoming here. Ground ball. Right back to him. Makes the play at first. Fortuna's gone. Mondeser's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. We have not seen anyone go 3 for 3. I'm looking forward to it, though. Yo, this guy's good, Goldie, as the man proceeds to fall apart in front of our eyes. Oh, look at there he is. I think the reverse jinx has to just be a thing. I have to be... The game has to... Like, it's got to say, Goldie, you got to be wrong. You have to be wrong. Like, Yuki Okada. Okay, he's 2 for 2. He has no power. It's just a contact guy. Contact speed guy, no power. I don't think he can possibly hit a home run. Okay. He got a hit. I'll take it. Home team is doing work, man. Here's Chuck Storm. He's got a chance to do something really special right here. He can turn his showcase around right now. You know? 1-1 upcoming here. Got a pitcher 104. Got 2 strikeouts tonight. But 105 upcoming. Like, this is a lot of pitches in the 4th inning here. If he can come through, be a big thing for his draft stock for sure. Here comes the 2-2. Cairo. Up, ground ball, hot shot. That will definitely be an RBI if he can... if he can hustle down the line and get to first. But he is a catcher. And that one's tough. Dang it. Did we freeze? Nope. Okay, we're still alive. We're still going here. You jinxed him. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I wanted him to do well. What should I have said, Port? Man, he stinks. He's terrible. Look at Bear Bierbauer. He's awful. Probably got like one hit. Look at that. See, it doesn't work. It's all just mere coincidence. It doesn't work. Former wrestler turned ball player Chuck Storm, the reverse Randy Puffo. I don't even know. I don't know wrestling, so I couldn't tell you. Vito hit the ball hard last time. Went straight out there to the left field of Bonds. We'll see what he can do here. 2-2. Popped it foul. It has to be natural gold. It can't be artificial. Yeah. So you're saying I can't implant my my want for an outcome? Portluck says it's going to work with Chucky if you call him crap. And you know how powerful Portluck is. I don't put it out there very often. I know. You pick your spots. You pick your spots. It's got to be worth something. If you just start throwing it out there all over the place, then it starts losing its meaning. Snow has pitched well to this point. 89th pitch upcoming. On the other side, you had Cairo that's over 106 pitches. But Snow's at 90. It's been a lot more efficient. Never really got the hype with wrestling. I just never... Once I figured out that it was fake, I could never, like, come back into it. Even if I knew, like, it's just kind of like a movie, like, you know, that's fake. You know, it's entertainment. But, I don't know, I never got it. Never got it. Okada comes in, makes the play. He's Mr. Smooth out there. I think Okada is definitely one of those players that are on my short list for Richmond, and I hope it works out that way. I can't draft for the teams, but I hope it works out that way. We'll see. All right, Goldglover prospects, white team coming up the bat here, trying to extend their lead out. As we see Dion Crespo yet again. Saw him in the last prospect game here. 1-2 pitch to Crawford. He's going to pop it up to second. That's Giuseppe with Getch. So I kind of want to know what the chat, what you guys have to say. You got 24 people in the house today. I want to know what you guys are thinking here. What are some players that you like? Do you think that your favorite team in the GGBL is going to be able to draft one of these guys? And if so, which one would you want? You know? I'm interested. Has there been anybody out here that's been kind of catching your eye? Hippos have pink sweat. That's an interesting one. I would want Colorado to get Justin Snow. I want Vinskov to Richmond. All right, I'm going to take control here over... Actually, we'll let Thomas Rodriguez pitch. But I'm going to take control here of the home team. And we're going to get... We're going to get Chavez to sit down, and we're going to warm up Liam Snow. That way we can get to see some Liam Snow. He's one of our very few custom pitchers. A lot of these other pitchers were CPU generated guys.
Now the center fielder, Carson Wheeler.
So I do want to see Liam Snow pitch tonight.
Oh. 2-1. That's the ball.
That curveball looks pretty good from Rodriguez. Not a lot of velo. You got to be looking. If you're Willard, you got to be looking for something else there. You can't be late on 92. Oh, there it was. Look at that, dude. That Rodriguez curveball is pretty nasty. So if someone gets kind of lucky to get him, late first round, 89 sinker. He hasn't busted that out quite yet. There's another sinker right there. Back-to-back sinkers. Vinskov makes the play, and Rodriguez goes 3 up, 3 down. All right. Let's see. Neptune St. Clair, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Gets another left-handed pitcher. So again, Port has some tough luck here with... Oh, God. What is that? He gets some tough luck here with left-handers on his left-handers. Look at that slider. It didn't even really break that much. But St. Clair strikes out. Honestly, Reapers might take Vinskov to pair with Salvatore at second base. I don't know. He's young, so maybe they're kind of using that as maybe an insurance policy. Is that kind of what you're thinking? Because they've got Xavier Hawkins at short, and then they've got Salvatore, who's like a dude, you know, one of the top players in the league. So I don't know if like a Vinskov gets any playing time out there. You know, he'd be like a bench guy. So I think that might stunt his development a little bit. But then again, like most guys, that happens to them. You know, they get stuck down in the minors until they're 25. You know, they'll dive out there by Dugan. Actually, that's not Dugan. Who is that? Who is that playing shortstop? Ward. That's who it is. Colin Ward. Always hating on Vinskov, man. No, it's like I don't want you to go to Iowa. I don't want you to go to Iowa. I think you deserve to go somewhere where you can play. That's what I'm saying. Rick says, I'm just hoping Chuck gets drafted at this point. Oh, look at Mondesir. Look at this. A single right over top of first baseman. I think that's Vito Vega. I want to go to Richmond. No, you don't. Stay away from me. Little flip over to second. There we go. All right. I'm gonna take over the home team, and I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna take Rodriguez out, and I'm gonna put in. Oh, they took him out again, didn't they? They got Drew White up. That's bogus, dude. Let's get Gillespie to sit down. No. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it interesting. Let's do a little rig job here, huh? What do you guys think? Woo! Come on, Brooks. Oh, Gillespie. He throws to second. What is he doing? Oh, no. Brooks got a base hit. Oh, ground ball. Dugan. Why are you going home for? No. All right, so at this point, he's definitely facing 3 hitters. So now we can rig it to where Liam Snow can pitch. We'll see how he does here. Let's give Brody Bush a shot. The 1-2 for Bush. Foul ball. Robbie Gillespie. Your defense lets you down big time. What are you going to do here? Swing and a miss. He got him. Brody goes down swinging. And now, Liam Snow gets to come into the game in a very, very tough situation. So for Berger, if he's still out there, this is his pitcher. He pitched in game number 1, and we didn't get to see him. But now we do. Let's see how he does in some pressure situations here. He's one of the top pitchers in the draft class. Let's see if he can come through in the clutch here. So he's a little trial by fire right now. 2-1. Hot shot. Oh, no, it's over his head. It's not your fault, Liam. It's not your fault. You can blame it on Goldie. You can blame it on me. Bear Bierbauer, we said that he's a good left-handed hitter. But Liam Snow comes in and he throws a fat one right across the plate. And we're tied back up again. That is not his fault. Don't any... Everything I do for you guys, it always screws up. It always backfires. Ugh. I should have had him come in with 2 outs or something. I don't know. Anyway, we get to see like an extended look here at Liam Snow. That's really what we're looking at here. You stop it, Polk. Says, what a bum. He's a 75 A potential pitcher. That was a tough spot. It's a tough spot for any pitcher. The 3-2. Little pop-up. Dugan will make the play. So Snow gets the first out for his appearance here. So now he's got Lip Branson. Another right-handed hitter. Another good fastball hitter. 97. Left-hander hitting 97. Oh, no! You got to go home. You got to go home. Make a good throw. Here comes the throw coming in. Oh, they're not going to test the arm there. Again, so Lip, he's got good contact against lefties. We'll see how Borromeo is. Currently 0 for 2 on the game. Well, that's a nasty... Dude, 12-6, high and in. What are you even going to do with that? What are you even going to do? 2-2. Ground ball. Oh! What a play! Liam Snow, what a play! Got a little Marcus Stroman action out here. My goodness. Let's take one more look at it. Whoop. Gotcha. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. So tie ball game here, 3-3. Storm is 0 for 3. God, he can't hit the low pitch right now, man. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. There you go. He's learning. He's learning. Tough left-handed pitcher here. Dion Crespo is not even a reliever. He is a starter. That's a base knock. Yay! He did it. He got on. He got a base knock. All right, Jimbo. It's your time. Oh my God, he's going? Gotta get back. We're trying to get something going on offense, it looks like. Portluck. Did he say something? Did Portugal say something? What did he say? He will get a hit. Oh my God. If you talk bad about him, he's going to get a hit. Oh, Portluck all day. All right, Vinskov's 2 for 3. Let's see what he can do here. He's got that nice, quiet stance. Keeps that front foot back. Able to get to those inside pitches. Oh, little ground ball here to Ward. Makes the throw. Dude, his fielding might be pretty bad. Cullen Ward over there at shortstop. I haven't seen much from him offensively. So I'm a little concerned with him at shortstop. He might be a guy that needs some work out there. But now we do get a relief pitcher here, Henry Chavez. So this is a guy that we haven't seen. They're pulling Liam Snow. So we only got to see 1 inning of Liam Snow, but that's okay. I thought he was given a tough draw, tough situation. We put him in a precarious situation, and he did what he could. Managed it, got out of there. We're still tied. Didn't give up a lead, right? They're still tied. A lot of game left. I haven't seen Ferrari do anything offensively. Oh my goodness! Look at St. Clair with the dive. Beautiful play. Gotta get a replay. No? I thought I hit it. Oh, baby. From the knees, St. Clair. Did Crawford have to scoop that thing? Nope. Okay. Sweet. Good play, Port. Good play. Good diving play for your custom. Look at Jimbo. The big man making a play. Yeah, we got a lot of pitching changes happening here. Manuel Cabrera. We saw him in the last game, too. Both squads looking for a big hit. For a possible home run. They need it. They need it. Ferrari is a bum, says James. He has 30 contact and 30 power. Not much should be expected offensively. Fun fact, there have been 5 left-handed throwing shortstops in the major leagues. Interesting. Take that, Gold. Yeah, take that. There's like 0.08% left-handed shortstops in the history of the game. Take that. St. Clair gets on with a base knock. White team is threatening. Yeah, we do need to know who the 5 are. Maybe you just threw that number out there. We need to know. Dugan 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Cabrera does have some swing and miss stuff. Look at that. Yeah, he's got some swing and miss stuff, for real. But again, I just doubt that he's 18 years old. I don't believe it. Lou Gehrig, Nino Escalera, Royce Stillman, Tom Chisholm, and Mark Ryle. Look at this. Cullen Ward. Dude, what are you doing? This guy, he can't field. He cannot field, dude. Oh my God, for real he can't field. 46, 41, 47. This dude needs to be playing second base. Giuseppe should be playing shortstop. Let's just make the switch right now. You know? Like, maybe the manager out there just, like, seen enough. He's like, dude, you Cullen, you get over there to second base. he shouldn't even be in the field, but we just don't have another shortstop. So, yeah. Curveball gonna miss here. Mondeser's 4 for 4. Could he do it? Could he get to 5 for 5? They need the run right here. Strike 3. That will do it for the inning, and we go to the top of the 9th with Cullen Ward up to bat. He's got a double and a ribby. What does Branson look like fielding? Well, I can check, but we don't have another catcher, so we don't have 2 catchers. He's the guy. He's the guy. Little pop-up. Here comes Storm. Good defense there, Chuck. Good defense. Now, just as I was singing Brody Bush's praises, you know, he goes 0 for 3. It's like he does all the little things right. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything anymore. Ever. Ever again. I'm not going to make any comments about any players. Ever. I'm just going to let the game play. Vinskov might be drafted by Miami, Nashville, Philly, or Michigan. I don't see the Nashville one because they got DEG. Oh, Bear. 101 exit velo. Could have knocked that thing out. Here comes the 2-2 to Bear. Doesn't hit right-handers as well as lefties. There it is. Four-seam fastball. Challenged him, hit 95. Tough pitch to get to if you're not expecting it, but you gotta be looking for fastball. You have to be looking for fastball. All right, Vito Vega, top 9. Can he come through? Foul ball. We'll see if Henry Chavez can lock this thing down. Give his team a chance here. Blue team won game number 1. White team looking to win game 2 and split the showcase series. Bear and Tyron Rex were a dynamic duo for Bradley. They were. They definitely were. Good take. Good take by Vito. Full count here with already a man on base. Vito looking for a base knock here. Just staying alive. Lip Branson on deck. Good hitting catcher. For Chavez, you want to lock this thing down. You want to get Vega out. Base knock. No. Line drive. Right at Borromeo. Or that's Mondeser, actually. It's Mondeser on right field. And that's going to give the home team a shot. We'll see if Yuki Okada can get on. He's already got a double and 2 singles. Super contact man. We'll see what he does here. 1-1 pitch upcoming. Look at that patience. Look at the discipline. Ground ball up the middle. Here is Ward with the throw. Almost threw Vega off the back. What is this guy doing, man? He has to be a DH. He has to be a DH. He is proving to teams why he can't play second base. But look at this play by Ferrari at shortstop. Oh, what a throw. What a play. I feel bad for Chuck. But that's a heck of a play. Now, if Ward were out there, he wouldn't have made that play. That would have been over his head. Guarantee. 1-2 here to Jimbo. He's going to take. 2-2. Oh, nice play by Vito. The defense is here for the blue team. We're going to extras. We're going to extras. Already a 2 and 24-hour minute stream. My goodness, dude. 2 hours and 25 minutes. So, for the draft, again, as the picks come in, I think I'll talk to you guys about like how this is all going to work out. But I won't get into too much of the specifics because it gets too confusing if you're not like looking at it. So we'll see it all play out here in just a few minutes. But I'm hoping that we can get a walk-off or something here, bottom 10. Hopefully we don't go like 15 innings, 16 innings like Carolina did in the last upload. That would suck because we still got All-Star stuff to do. I might have to push the All-Star stuff back, honestly. It is getting kind of late here, 11:30. I knew it was going to be a late stream, but we're definitely going to have people falling off. And, you know, the title of the video is Prospect Showcase, so maybe we put it off. Maybe we put the draft talk. Maybe we put the not the draft talk, but the trade day talk for another video. We'll see. See how it all plays out here. But just a little FYI. I don't know if I can keep your guys' attention for that long. Any of y'all remember when Richmond went like to 25 innings in GGBL 21? What was that game? Was it 20? I think it was 21. I'd have to go back and look at the highlight reel of that game, but I think it was 21 innings. Dude, I was trying to hit on Legend with minor league baseball players against the Blue Sox's major league pitching. We were lucky enough to even hold them down. We had to I think we held Juan Soto to 1 for 13 or something, 1 for 11. I think it was nuts. I don't remember all the details against that, but yeah, wasn't it the first? It was, yeah. It was the first game of the entire season. Oh, look at Ward! Did he catch it? He's having such a problem out there, and then Luke Vinskov goes, I'm gonna get 3 hits today because I hate Goldglover 9. Luke Vinskov, 3 for 5 today. And, dude, Ward cannot get lucky. I mean, just the fact that he could get to this ball is one thing. He almost caught it. Then he's, got enough wherewithal. He's like, oh, shit, this thing's in the air, and I can still catch it. But he was late. Vinskov beats it out. Wow, dude. He's having a rough time out there. He is having a rough time. So can Bonds do it? He's 0 for 4 tonight. Can he do it? Can he come up with a clutch hit? Or will he forever be in the shadows of Barry Bonds? Here's the throw. They're going to call him out. Wow, Vinskov tries to steal a bag. He gets thrown out. It's a great throw by Lip Branson, dude. Lip Branson comes through. It was a 3-1. Bonds draws the walk. Neptune St. Clair. You gonna shut off the mantra that you suck? Swing and a miss. Ugh. Not very good swings being taken here by Neptune. 1 and 2. Change up outside. If you gotta be looking fastball here, I think. 2-2. They don't want to mess with you. They don't want to get that runner in scoring position. Gotta be looking fastball. He's gonna get it, but fouls it off. Got some good movement on that 2-seam too, so it's a tough one. Good pitch location here. Probably slider, something curvy, low and in. Yeah, change up, low and in. Yep. Now, what are you thinking here? Maybe that 2-seamer again, but this time low. Change the eye level, get a ground ball. No, he's gonna throw it high and in. Now you don't really know what to do. You've given him the change, you've given him the 2-seam. What do you got here? Ground ball, curveball. Foul. Neptune is continuing to battle here. Looks like he's gonna give it to him again. Looks like another curveball grip. right there from Cabrera. He's going to give him the curveball. It's a base knock up the middle. And the white team is now threatening. St. Clair comes through. Dugan. All you got to do is just move the runners. Can't get a strikeout. You don't need it. Don't need a strikeout. 1-2. Strikeout. Dugan. He's really struggled in this showcase, man. He has struggled. So the number 9 hitter, Win Fortuna, for the win. Left on base, prospects 5, prospects 12. 2-1 pitch here to Fortuna. Oh, down the line. Foul. Oh, he got some good wood on it too. It's smacked. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. 2-2 count. 2 on. 2 outs. He's going to throw the deuce, isn't he? Base knock up the middle. Here comes Bonds. Rounding third, headed for home. Here comes the throw to the plate. He scores. Home team will win. White team will win on a walk-off. Thanks to Win Fortuna for the win. Excuse my pun, but that was a good one. Good win there for the home team. They tied the series up. It was a very competitive game. 15 hits for white, 6 for blue. 2 errors. I think those 2 errors came at the hands of Cullen Ward. Again, I think he's a pure DH. Like, after looking at his numbers, I think that's where he belongs. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. That was really fun. Looking forward to doing that for season number 2. I've learned a little bit as well as far as roster creation goes, that when you're getting this stuff kind of set up, you have to just make sure that people are in the right positions. Meaning no left-handed shortstops, Luke. God dang it. Henry Chavez, your player of the game, 3 strikeouts, 3 innings pitched. I think you could have gone someone else, like, I don't know, Win Fortuna. Maybe Kingston went 4 for 5 today. But again, a lot of juice with the average, but not a lot of juice with the run production. Had a ribby, had a run scored. Yeah, but maybe Vinskov, 3 for 5 with a ribby. Like, let me know who you guys think is your player of the game. Let's take a look at the box score here. Willard went 0 for, had a walk though, but 3 strikeouts. Brooks had 2 hits with 2 runs scored. Ward had a double, but a strikeout. He's hitting .385 so far in the showcase. Got a lot of errors, though, so that's got to get cut down for him if he wants to be more of a complete player. If you're just a DH, you're really limited on where you're going to go and how soon you can get called up to the GGBL. Cairo, 6 strikeouts, 8 hits given up in 4 innings, 2 walks. I wouldn't say he pitched terribly, but the white team really has a lot of good hitters, and it showed out today. So Mondesir again, 4 hits. Okada with 3 hits. 3 hits for Vinskov. 2 hits for St. Clair. 2 for Fortuna. And, yeah, this is an offensive onslaught for the white team. Justin Snow, going to be a name to watch out for. He had 10 strikeouts tonight. And honestly, that was kind of the same formula there for the white prospect team. You had Malik Dunn come out there the last game and also have 10 strikeouts. So between the two of them, Snow and Dunn, they had 20 strikeouts together. Liam Snow charged with the blown save, but that was kind of manufactured. I feel bad about putting him in that situation, but I wanted to show him. I wanted to get him in gameplay. I wanted you guys to see what your team might be getting out of him. But I thought he pitched fine. He made a nice defensive play out there as well with the little backhand move. So good showcase games. I was really enjoying that. Hope you guys did too. So with that being said, we're going to back out and we're going to get into my GGBL save file. And we're going to go into the draft. It's draft time. we're going to head right in and see what takes place here. So it's literally in the next 3 days. So it should be like around here in the 8th. Let's go ahead and sim, and we will save this just to be on the safe side. But when the draft is starting to go, guys, let me explain to you how this is all going to work with your custom prospects. Because, as you know, they're not in the game yet. So I do want to explain how that's all going to work. So let's go into the draft. Now, I'm actually hitting the tabs, like the triggers, and I'm not going in like to other teams' boards. So even though I have 30 teams under control, I went into the draft with the good boys, and I can't even exit the draft at all either. So when we draft, I'm drafting as the good boys. So just a little FYI there. So I can't control all 30 teams, and I can't make 30 of their picks. So let's go ahead and skip and go to the draft. We'll take a quick look here at the draft board and the prospects that are able to be drafted. Let's go here to the draft queue just so we can kind of see the names here up on the board. So we've got Gillespie. We've seen him in gameplay. We saw Cairo in gameplay. We did not see Logan Nava. So he's a pitcher that if a guy like Gillespie is taken, since he was in the prospect showcase, he's going to stay as Robbie Gillespie. Same thing with Geraldo Cairo. If someone takes Geraldo Cairo, he stays as Geraldo Cairo. If someone takes a guy like Logan Nava, he's going to be replaced as Liam Snow. So the top-rated custom prospect is going to replace Logan Nava. And the reason I do this is because, like, Liam Snow is a 75 overall A potential player. Nava probably is around that ranking. He could be like a 60, like you can see his potential rating is 75 to 99, or he's close to an 81 overall player. Yes, he's 8% scouted, but he could be that. Or he might be a B potential. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? But he's rated 3rd overall. And you can only edit a pitcher to be a pitcher. And just like you can only edit a positional player to be a positional player. Like I can't take Chris Ortiz and make him a pitcher, right? It just doesn't work that way. So again, if there are guys like Chris Ortiz, Giuseppe Schaefer, Avi Huerta, there's Ton Roberts right there. Carlos Vargas is a first baseman. So positionally, wherever Vargas gets drafted, that's going to be where your Patreon or your YouTube channel membership custom player is going to go. So wherever Carlos Vargas goes, that's where your player is going to go. If you made a first baseman, that's who you're taking over. You're taking over Carlos Vargas. Same thing with Andres Campos. Did not come into the showcase game. If you're an outfielder, it doesn't have to be center fielder, but if you're an outfielder, you're going to be taking over Andres Campos. I think it makes the most sense to do it that way because then you're not like screwing a team if they took, let's say, if they took Chris Ortiz, they really needed a generational outfielder, and you ended up making him a second baseman, you know, and your team didn't need a second baseman. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense if you did it that way. Plus, it also kind of kicks the can down the road. Like, let's say there aren't any outfielders that were submitted for custom guys. There weren't any outfielders. We have a lot of them in this draft class, but let's just play a game here. If there weren't any outfielders, then Chris Ortiz gets to stay as Chris Ortiz. And he can make a name for himself as Chris Ortiz. So, anyway, I hope that made sense. Portugal says it makes sense. Swimmer Dude says, seems good boys need to focus on the infield. Chuck has 2 fans now. You want a Justin Snow, right? Yeah, I do, actually. Been a Justin Snow believer from the start. Yeah. All right. So it doesn't seem to be like there's any questions inside the chat. So I think that we should just go ahead and get started. and we'll see who gets drafted first. So now the draft order, it sucks because Carolina is 2, and they're one of the best teams in the GGBL. Luckily for all of us who don't like LA, they're last at 30th. It kind of stinks to see that Carolina is number 2, though, because they are so good. We've got some other teams where it kind of makes sense to me. New Orleans is not very good this year. Phoenix, I think, is kind of floundering a little bit. Miami's not doing so hot. Kansas City. So they do have some good positioning for some good draft picks, some good draft value. But Carolina is going to stay good, it looks like. So let's go ahead and start the draft, and we're going to see who is going to be taken number 1 overall to the New Orleans Swing. And it will be, I think that's Geraldo Cairo. Is that him? Yes, it is. So Geraldo Cairo will be the number 1 draft pick. His doctor exam says he was injured, and he is from junior college. He had 1 year in junior college. So they love the potential rating. The overall is 57 to 81. Leaves a little bit of room for improvement there, right? But, they like his size. They like his ability. Next pick for Carolina, they're going to take Justin Snow. God dang it. I wanted Justin Snow. Look at him. He goes to rival Carolina. You can't make this stuff up, dude. Potential 78 to 97. Top 5 rated prospect. That stings, man. That stings. Ugh. That's frustrating. Next draft pick here for, I believe, the Reapers. Yep, the Reapers. They're going to take Chris Ortiz. So, that's a great example because now Chris Ortiz is an outfielder, which means that we get to choose which outfielder Iowa is going to take. Now, this is where it kind of gets fun for me because I get to tell you guys what I'm thinking, right? Do we want to decide as a community based on, now let's just take this a step further. The cap, okay? The cap. The best a player can possibly be in my draft classes are 75 A potential. There are some players who are 70 B, 65 B, and 60 B. There are no custom players that have a C potential, and they're not even any worse than a 60. Everyone that you saw here in the showcase was 75 A or 70 B. And you can even go back in the stream if you want to see kind of what their ratings were. But I'm now going to kind of leave it up to you guys. What outfielder do you think that Iowa should draft here? And because I'm on OBS, I can actually change our view here, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Because now you guys get to have a say, which I think is pretty cool. This is not Cargo Locomotive. This is Carson Willard, by the way. Let me know if you need me to zoom in here real quick. I'm going to do it anyway. But let's take a look at our outfielders really quick. We've got center, left, and right. And here's your list of outfielders. We're also going to go over here to the left and hide. We have one outfielder here, Nicholas Chiotelis. So he hit the home run. Brody Bush can also play outfield. These guys are also 75 A's. So we have Bush, Chiotelis, and here's your list here for outfielders. So I'm going to load up my phone. I'm not going to go into my live stream tab just because I have some streaming sensitive information. I'm going to give it up to you guys. Who do you think needs to be taken here? We don't have a lot of prospects, so we have about 26 prospects. So you guys are thinking Terry Haas. Port says Haas. Shiloh says Haas. Just from the first game. Could just put it on a wheel spin and spin it. Yeah, I want to give you guys a say, though. I do. I want to give you guys a say. Rico Ramos is Fortuna or Bonds. What's more suspenseful? Do you guys want to pick, or do you want to just put it on a wheel? There's been a lot of I think Fortuna and Haas gave some good showings. It's going to be Fortuna or Haas, Vega or Bonds. A vote. Okay, I could pull it off for a vote. Let me stop the share here really quick. I just don't want that information. You know, you got the live streaming thing. If I go to the chat, all right, let's do that vote. Let's start a poll here. Reapers outfielder. So we're gonna say Haas, Fortuna, or Bonds. Those are your options here. So for the Reapers, Haas, Fortuna, or Bonds? Got 10 votes. 67% right now at Haas. 69% with 13 votes. I mean, that makes up, we've got 22 viewers right now. So it will be Haas. Terry Haas is going to be taken by Iowa. And if somebody would be so kind to keep a record of this, that would be very much appreciated. That way I can go back and once I know, like, Chris Ortiz equals Terry Haas. That kind of thing. I'm going to go back anyway during the stream and do it on my own, but it'll be a lot easier if we have somebody else kind of keeping track here. All right, so now we're in a situation where I don't think, can we pause the draft? No, we cannot pause the draft. Okay, so Robbie Gillespie is taken by Phoenix, so he gets to stay as Robbie Gillespie. Okay? Tawn Roberts gets to stay as Tawn Roberts. He goes to Minnesota. Next pick, we've got Las Vegas. So Logan Nava will be the next pitcher taken, which I believe there aren't any other pitchers in our... We have Angel Escobar. That's a custom guy that we didn't get to see. We also have Christian Parmelee, Jace Pimentel, and Liam Snow. So as we see the picks kind of flying in here, we're just going to go ahead and decide as a group who is going to be Logan Nava. So who's going to be for Vegas? We've got Malik Dunn, Angel Escobar, Christian Parmelee, Jace Pimentel, or Liam Snow. I think if we wanted to keep things consistent, we should probably just make this one Parmelee. He's a 75A. He's also a closer anyway, as it is. So I think that one's just going to be an executive decision. Christian Parmelee is going to be a Las Vegas Nugget. Dion Crespo gets to stay as Crespo. Carlos Vargas, the first baseman. We've got choices for Lila Roth, Chuck Storm, can also play catcher, Jimbo Crawford, he's first, third, and that does it for first baseman. So I'd love to know in the chat what you guys are thinking here for Minnesota for Carlos Vargas. Lila Roth, Chuck Storm, or Jimbo Crawford. So I'm going to put that one up for a vote right now. Start a vote. Let's do Wisconsin. Wisconsin first base. Jimbo Crawford, Lila Roth, or Chuck Storm, who can also play catcher. So those are your picks right there. That's for voting for Wisconsin. And then while that's going, then I'm going to figure out who Andres Campos should be. I think we should probably limit that to the next 2 players that were up on your guys' board. Since Haas is now taken, it should probably be a vote between Bonds and Fortuna for Vancouver. And looks like we got a pretty close vote right here for Jimbo and Chuck Storm. Oof, man. For Wisconsin. That's crazy. 14 votes. Very close vote. But I'm going to end it right there. And it will be Jimbo Crawford. So Jimbo Crawford going to be a Wisconsin Maple. And now we're going to get the vote ready here for Andres Campos, which is basically between two outfielders at this point. It's either going to be Win Fortuna or Bonds. Win Fortuna or Vincent Bonds. We got some time here. We got about 3 minutes. So I'm good. I don't have to really make a pick quite yet. But I do kind of have to hustle here on deciding, because if I have a chance to take a Patreon guy, then I probably should. I just don't know who that's going to be. So yeah, we kind of have to hustle here. Okay, so Fortuna is going to be a Vancouver Mighty Beaver. Giuseppe Schaefer will be a pitcher. Murillo's going to stay. Cabrera's going to stay. Murillo is a shortstop. So the next best shortstop on the board will be taken there. I'm kind of doing the math here. Kobayashi, the next best pitcher. Chavez, the next best pitcher. Actually, Chavez is going to stay. Rodriguez is going to stay. Negron. Okay, so we're in a position here to still take a custom player, which I didn't see any outfielders. There were not a lot of outfielders that were taken here. Actually, Tom Webster right there. Schnell. Third base. Yeah, we should probably take an outfielder. But in my opinion, Fortuna was going to come here. This would probably be Bonds in San Francisco. That just fits. Schnell. Probably like Carson Willard. Yeah. I think just to make things simple, just so we can kind of move the process along, I'm going to take an outfielder, and we're going to take Yuki Okada. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take an outfielder, and I will take one of these outfielders here at the 29th. We'll take this guy, Alberto Encarnacion. This is going to be Yuki Okada. Right there. Yuki Okada. All right. So let's keep going as we see the Knights are up on the clock here. And I think at this point, guys, I think honestly we could probably just simulate the rest of the draft, and then that way we can just make this a lot easier. Brooks to Richmond, says Crazy G. Can Brooks go to Washington? Yes. Sure. I can make that happen for you, Dalton, as a patron. Sure. It would be a toss-up anyway. I think we're good. I definitely want to make my own pick. You know, I wanted to make my first round pick for Richmond. I want to be able to manage them at some point. So let's go ahead and sim the rest of the draft, and then we'll go back here to round number 1, and we'll just get that voting back up and running again. So Campos, if you guys remember, this is going to be Win Fortuna. Schaefer will be one of the pitchers. So let's go ahead and share my screen now. Okay. So let's see who's been taken here. We had Crawford, right? Crawford was taken. Let's mark those in blue. Crawford was taken. Okada is taken. Oops. Okada's taken. Win Fortuna is a Vancouver Beaver. Mighty Beaver. Haas was taken by Iowa. And I think that was pretty much it, if I'm recalling correctly. I just want to make this thing fair, you know? We got to make it fair. Who was the pitcher that went? Oh, Parmalee. Sorry, Parmalee. That was my executive decision there. Parmalee's going to go to Vegas. All right, so next up is Giuseppe Schaefer, a closing pitcher. I think if you want to keep things consistent, we'll just go Jace Pimentel. Okay, so that way we can keep moving here. Jose Morello stays. Cabrera stays. Alex Murillo. Okay, shortstop. We got to decide who this shortstop is going to be. And we have quite a few of these guys to choose from. We have, on the other side here, we have Luke Vinskov, Dugan, Cullen Ward. Those are your three. Vinskov, Dugan, and Ward. Which, honestly, Dugan is basically a second baseman. I think it's Vinskov, honestly. Vinskov, Dugan, and Ward to Kansas City. I think it's Vinskov. I don't think that there's any question about it. Yeah, let's just make that call. Executive decision. Kobayashi. Now, he gets to get taken over. I think we have a choice between Malik Dunn, Angel Escobar, or Liam Snow. Snow, Escobar, or Malik Dunn. And we'll go ahead and get that pulled up here. This is going to be for Boston. Boston pitcher. Malik Dunn, Angel Escobar, or Liam Snow. For Boston. Lucas is like, no, not Kansas City. Vinskov's going to be good out there in Kansas City. I'm sure of it. Yeah, Malik Dunn's just taken over here. 13 votes out of 25 viewers, 77%. Yeah, it's going to be Malik Dunn. Okay, Malik Dunn it is. Malik Dunn is a Boston Revolution pitcher. Boston Revolution pitcher. There he is. Malik Dunn. Where am I going here? Okay. Henry Chavez, starting pitcher, he stays. Tom Webster, that's going to be Vincent Bonds. I think it just makes the most complete sense. We could have gone with Baker Brooks, Willard, Borromeo, Vega, Giuseppe Ferrari. We could go a lot of ways there, but I think it just lined up perfectly. I think he's going to go out there to San Francisco. Baker T. Brooks, Dalton was very adamant that that's where he wants to go is Washington. That lines up perfectly. He's a left fielder, and that works. Avi Huerta, closer. So again, another pitcher. So now we've got it between two pitchers. It's going to be Angel Escobar or Liam Snow. And I'm going to actually go back to the voting total. And we actually had a tie. We had Angel Escobar at 14%, and Liam Snow at 14%. So I'm going to try to break the tie here with you guys. Houston starting pitcher, Liam Snow or Angel Escobar. There you go. Please vote. And, you know, we're honestly almost done. We've only got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more players to go. So we're almost done. Where are we at here? 58% for Snow right now. Only 12 votes. We need a couple more. Maybe about 2 more votes. Ooh. 54% for Liam, 46 for Angel. Ugh. This is tough. Oh, it's tied. Someone's being a troll. Someone came in here and just like, no, I'm going to make this thing tied up. Oh, Angel Escobar coming in at 53 now. Wow, he pulled off a Secretariat. No, Secretariat never was in the back end. Who was that? Was it just recently? Anyway, he was the long shot, and he ended up coming from the back of the field to winning this thing. Look at that, 56%. So Angel Escobar is the pick. He will be selected. Congratulations. You are a Houston Copperhead. All right, next up, Luis Pena. Another starting pitcher. I think that's process of elimination right there. That's going to be Liam Snow. He's going to go to Pittsburgh. Hope he's happy about that. Thomas Fox is a closer. We have no more pitchers left to take. So he is Thomas Fox for real. Thomas Rodriguez, he stays because he was a prospect. He was a prospect in the showcase. Omar Negron stays because he's a prospect in the showcase. Jeff Jean gets to stay because we don't have any more pitchers. Watt gets to stay. Justin Brown. Third base, Sean Wise. So we have some options for this one here. So for New York, oh, Portugal. Oh, Portugal. For New York, third baseman, voting opportunity here. We have on the board Brody Bush, third base outfielder, 75A. We also have Lila Roth and Lip Branson and Neptune St. Clair. So Lip can play both. I'm going to allow it. It's not his primary position, but I will allow it because he can play a little third. I'm going to put St. Clair, Branson. I hope that I can do four people to vote. Let me get back over here. Let me see if I can put 4 people to vote. That's hilarious. Add option, add option. Oh, I can. I have 4 options. Yes. New York, third base. Lip, Branson, Neptune, St. Clair, Lila Roth, and there was one more. Brody Bush, right? Brody Bush. Okay. Should be enough of a spread there that you guys can vote, and we can actually determine a winner here. Roth. St. Clair to New York helped start their downfall. Oh, man. Portugal. That's so bad. I'm just so bad for them. But look at this. They get so freaking lucky, dude. New York gets so lucky. Port's going to have to get on those alt accounts and start voting. But, you know, it is a very close vote. Lila Roth is in second at this point. That could swing the vote if we had just a couple more people just push the dang button. Somebody might be able to even switch their vote from Bush because he's not winning. And Lip Branson's got 12. He's not winning. So those guys should vote somewhere else. Break this neck and neck. Maybe you guys can't edit your vote. I'm not sure. 44-38. Only 16 votes. I think I'm going to end it. Okay. Oh, 41-41. We have a tie. 17 votes. The next vote will break it. We need one more vote. Got to get to 18. We got to break this thing. One more vote. One more vote. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it just swung. Okay, there it is. We got the 20 votes. We had a couple more votes. Okay, Port, you lucky person. You lucked out. Lila Roth will be the pick here for New York. They must have just loved his story. They loved his story. All right, moving on. We've got another pitcher. We got an outfielder finally here. That is Alberto Encarnacion, except that is our pick. And we took our boy, Yuki Okada. So that's our boy here. We got another pitcher, Kevin Kenney. Competitive balance round. Pitcher. Next, round number 2. Pitcher, shortstop, Eric Maraville to Las Vegas. I don't think we have very many shortstops left. We have Dugan or Ward. And I'm just going to say it's going to be Dugan. I think that makes the most sense. We'll leave Cullen Ward to keep falling. Another pitcher. Boyd Teague, a right fielder. All right, this is where we're going to have a choice now. So we've got Nicolas Chiatelis. Actually got a lot of choices here. This is going to be tough. They just took an outfielder with Terry Haas, but I think we need to put Willard up on the board. Yeah. All right. Let me get back over here to our voting. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Iowa outfield. Nicolas Chiatelis. Carson Willard. And the third option will be Giuseppe. I'm probably spelling this wrong. Giuseppe. It's 2 P's. Not that it matters. Giuseppe Ferrari. Okay. All those guys are outfielders. I think it should probably, me personally, I think it should probably be Willard. That's just me, because he did so well in the showcase. But I could see Ferrari because he can play so many different positions, but they're so, like, Iowa's so good in infield that They probably just don't need that. Goldie, come on. What? I know you like Iowa, don't you, Aaron? 19 votes to the 23. It will be Giuseppe Ferrari. He's going to go out here to Iowa. So congratulations to Ferrari. He got to go to a team that he likes. Okay. Andres Alfonso, a first baseman. This looks to be... This looks like it's going to be Chuck Storm. Yep, going to Phoenix. Then again, it could be Vito Vega. Could be Vito Vega. But Chuck Storm is the better player, so I'll send him out to Phoenix. So Chucky Storm, you're going out to Phoenix. Congratulations. Second baseman. This will be Colin Ward because we don't have any other second base eligible players. So Vancouver gets Colin Ward. Again, like, I'm taking into account their secondary positions too, but we don't have any second baseman other than Colin Ward. Maybe they could have kept Lewis Eaton, but I didn't want to. There's Sean Hutchins, another starting pitcher, a shortstop. I think we're done with shortstops. Yep, shortstops are done. Third base, perfect. So Boston gets a custom player. We've got Neptune St. Clair, Lip Branson, or Brody Bush. So I'll put that one up for vote for Boston. Boston's getting a lot of the customs here. Boston third base. Lip Branson, Neptune St. Clair, and who else did I say? Brody Bush. Okay, perfect. If, like, let's say, okay, so the next third baseman doesn't go here, he will go to Colorado and then New York. So if he doesn't go here to Boston, he'll be eligible for Colorado and then back over to New York again. So just a little FYI. So if you guys want to plot this thing out, then yeah. Wow, wow. Holy crap. Oof. This is a very, very tight battle. Holy cow. Wow. 41%. 17 votes out of 25. 19 votes. Oof. Oh. 19 votes. Somebody switched. My God, I guess I'm in Boston. I don't know, Port. You're tied right now. You got to get a hit first. Never mind me. Wow. Oh, dang. I don't think we're going to get one more vote, though. That's all we did. We got another vote, but they went with Bush. They propped him up. Oh, we got to keep voting, guys. Oh, you can't change your votes, can you? Wow. Okay, so Lip Branson is the winner. Lip Branson is the winner. He's going to go out here to Boston, which sets the tone up for Colorado for the next third baseman. So Lip Branson will go to Boston. Next guy up would be Brian Travis to Minnesota. He's a second baseman, and we don't have one. Outfielder, Freddie Acevedo. This can be Willard, Borromeo, Vega, or Nicholas Chiatelis. So if I had to do it by overall rating, I would say Willard or Chiotelis. So I'll put that up for vote here for you guys. Chicago outfield, Nicolas Chiotelis or Carson Willard. Okay. And with that, guys, we have, after this pick, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more picks, and then the draft is over. And it is 12:30 in the morning. So I think that's probably gonna do it for the night. I think the All-Star stuff I can possibly go live tomorrow night for the All-Star stuff. That'll be kind of fun. But I do have to get off of here so I can start editing some college football content for tomorrow. Got to get that done. Got to get that posted. We're moving here pretty quick in that series. If you guys haven't been watching on my main channel. Let's see, where are we at here? Is Seattle allowed to trade? Oh my God. All right, so Chicago is going to get Nicolas Chiotelis. Channel points prospect. Which means got a first baseman, Brian McMahon, up to take. And the only eligible first baseman left will be Vito Vega. So he'll be taken by San Francisco. Shortstop, Pete Valentine. We don't have any more shortstops. The only positions left to go would be third base, outfield. Yeah, that's it. Third base or outfielders. That's it. Okay. Darren Peralta, San Diego, outfielder. I'm going to have them take... Ooh, this is tough. All right. I'm going to give you guys an option here. Willard or Bush, because those are the only outfielders left that would make sense here for San Diego. Both guys are 75A. 75A for San Diego. So I would have put Borromeo there, but he's kind of the lesser of the two. He's a 70B from the Philippines. Right now we got 15 votes. Out of the 23. Only 8 more votes to help swing the vote, but 67% say Willard here. Which basically pits... That'll do it there. So Carson Willard will be a San Diego Gaucho. Which basically pits Brody Bush and Neptune St. Clair against each other to determine who's coming out here to Colorado. He says, F it, give me Colorado, are you guys going to make me laugh? You forget, Port. It's between you and Brody Bush. Otherwise, he's going to New York. Colorado, third baseman. Brody Bush or Neptune St. Clair. And I'm halfway just gonna give it to Portugal anyway, because I kind of think that I think Brody Bush just fits more with New York, personally. Yeah. Statistically, strictly speaking, Bush had better games. He did. He did. do a dairy. All right, 16 votes out of the 23. Portugal lucked out. No. Dalton, no, there isn't. No. All pitchers. So Colorado will get Neptune St. Clair. They needed it. They needed it. All right, which basically leaves Brody Bush here for New York. And Mason Borromeo, perfect, to Atlanta. So they got an outfielder that they definitely needed. And that's it. That's the draft, guys. That'll do it. Now, the big thing is if Portugal, if you helped me out with tracking these players, I have to make sure the next couple weeks that these teams sign these drafted players, which would be kind of the next task for me, is to make sure that no matter what, we sign for Atlanta Jason Rosenberg, or we sign Ray Cleary here for Colorado. I mean, I guess ultimately if we don't, then I can find another position player that Colorado drafted probably here in the next round. Let's see what Francisco Rios. Yeah, so he's an outfielder, so I'd probably try for that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so I mean, all things considered, like every team, a lot of teams got a custom player. Not everybody did, but then you can start coming up with scenarios and storylines about how some teams missed out on a guy like Neptune St. Clair, right? So he's a 75A potential player. And like teams that were up here taking Leo Pineda, who might never pan out, like Pittsburgh could have had a guy like Neptune St. Clair. And this draft board is readily available to everybody across the viewer sphere that are watching this series. So kind of crazy how this is all going to pan out. You know, getting some good value. You see it all the time in baseball drafts. You see it all the time. Guys that were taken in round 5, or guys that were taken down like round 20. Like they come out of nowhere and they become something, right? So it's perfectly reasonable to think that a team like Colorado did a lot of their homework and they found a guy out like Neptune St. Clair that they decided to take a chance on. Other teams had the opportunity and then they didn't do it, right? Same thing here for Bonds out in San Francisco. Had a couple outfielders that were taken here, but you know they decided to go elsewhere. They wanted Fortuna instead of Bonds. So it'll be interesting to see how those storylines all play out. Like, is Vancouver going to regret not taking Bonds, or vice versa? Did they make the right call? So a lot of cool little storylines happening here inside the draft, and that'll do it for tonight, guys. I know I wanted to do the live stream for the All-Star stuff and the Home Run Derby, but it's pretty late. I knew it was going to be, but a 3.5-hour stream is a lot to watch. It's a lot to digest, and I'm sure that a lot of people are dedicated to watching this process play out and having some fun with it. But I think that there's a lot, like a vast majority of people that are just like, this is boring as crap. Like I want my streamer to be someone who's on a green screen jumping up and down and going crazy about drafting pixel people, but I don't know. I can't do it. I need a methodology. I need a methodology. I need a process. I need a fairness level to be had during our drafts. I need it to make sense. And I just don't want you guys as viewers to feel like I'm rigging it against your team. So I feel like the process that we came up with here tonight was a good one, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these youngsters pan out here across the GGBL. One thing to note here in season number 2, a lot of these guys that were drafted will probably be able to start for our respective teams. Like you look at this guy, Brady Dunn, a 78C, would you rather have Okada come up and play? Because you do have 34-year-old Cristobal Reyes here, another 74A in Quevedo. You got 75C in Rosenberg. Marmolejo's a D potential. So for Richmond, I knew that we needed an outfielder big time. Okada can come in and play like immediately. So there's not necessarily like a need for him to like stick in the minor leagues and like grind. But let's say like for Iowa, you know, they took Giuseppe, right? Do they need an outfielder? Not necessarily. They got Nick Drake in an 80. McMahon is a 75B. They could probably exchange Dubois for Giuseppe. Shortstop, they got Hawkins at an 83. They got Andino at third. They've got Salvatore at 96. So Giuseppe would probably be hitting the bench. I think if we want to progress him a little bit faster and like get more plate appearances, get more at bats, get more experience, he's got to go down to AAA. You know, that would be the kind of the route that I would take for a player like that. But you know, in the GGBL, once we move forward in season number 2, and we start seeing more of those custom guys inside the minors, I might be able to give you guys some minor league updates. Either we kind of like do some player locking or something, and I get to play with those players, and maybe that provides some little extra content. That would be kind of fun to do. That'd kind of be a nice little break in the action from just CPU versus CPU gameplay type stuff. So anyway, just a little idea that gets thrown around. We'll see how it all pans out. But guys, thank you so much. You know, deeply, truly, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight, showing that you still support this series. Moving a little slow here through season number 1, but that's on purpose because I want you guys to get familiar with the players in the league. I want you to get familiar with the teams, kind of what the needs are, the storylines at play, the rivalries that are at stake, the situations for each team. Let those storylines just kind of build themselves up, right? That's why season 1 just kind of takes a little bit longer. Once we start moving forward, we'll start moving faster, and we'll get as many seasons as we possibly can get in while MLB 23 is still relevant. When MLB 24 comes out next year, you know, they're going to have to really make a lot of like deep changes for me in franchise mode for me to even consider moving this series over to 24. So I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you guys about that right now, right from the get-go. If there aren't really many changes in franchise mode, like that aren't like game mode improving to the point like, oh my god, I have to have that, this has to stay on MLB 23. This was or unless they have like year-to-year saves, like you can move your franchise file over to the next game, like now that everybody seems to have gotten a next-gen console. If they do something like that, then cool, I'll consider that. Or like a roster, if you can build rosters out a lot easier, year-to-year saves that way, then I would consider doing like another like reboot for 24 or something with the same roster in place. Getting your customs from however many years that we've done this in 23, getting those over to 24, that type of thing. But again, I do not want to restart this process of creating 2,700 players again for 24, especially if they don't change it. And I know especially that my community members who really, like, I don't know where they found the goodness in their heart to help me with this, but maybe they have a vesting interest in this series because they love it too. I wouldn't want to put them through that work either, and I would not want to like take advantage of their goodness in their own heart to say like, yeah, I'll help you, Goldie, I'll help you, because it was a bitch. Let me just tell you, it was a lot of work. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And so again, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight, showing that you support this series, show you that you love this series, and you know, it takes a lot to watch pixel players that may not ever make it. You know, a prospect showcase, a draft, they might come up and they might never do anything. You know, they might be like Kenneth Alexander Jr., who does nothing. Just kidding, Port. Just kidding. So now that I say that, he's going to win the MVP. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at the awards real quick for MVP. Right now, we are looking at 2 Boston Revolution players. Ricky Holberman, the old man, is 32, and he's still vying for that MVP award. Tom Cloutier, 303. Then Salvatore is taking the lead right now at 309 and 23 bombs. Junior Rivera, not really any surprise right here for NL MVP, hitting 317, 24 bombs. He pitches as well. Very tough not to even consider him as part of your top 3. But this guy, Danny Riddle, a 19-year-old third baseman. What is this guy on right now? This is crazy. 19 homers, 15 doubles, 392 OBP. He's literally the San Diego offense, and that is really something. Now, if Danny Riddle can pitch, then maybe he might be able to compete with Junior Rivera. But Luigi Mazza at 21 and 70, hitting 276. That must just be a lot of love for the RBIs and home run totals. But yeah, that's what it's looking like in the NL. Now, Cy Young, you got Ricky Rudy, you got 2 LA Knights right here. That just shows you why they're good. And then you got Boyd Rush. Again, very underrated pitcher. 85 overall. He's not a world beater. 85 B potential. But yeah, looking pretty good out there. 12-1 here for Chris Peterson, Choi, Smith. Smith is 9-8 and currently in the Cy Young race. ERA, strikeouts. That's probably why, but that record, not too good. 12-1 for Chris Peterson, 210 and 136. Cy Young Award leader. So that's what we're looking like here at the All-Star break. What about the All-Star voting? How about we look at that real quick? Look at league leaders. Where is that at, actually? Awards, All-Star voting. So kind of what do we expect from our All-Star teams? Who's going to make it here? So it looks like Peterson, of course. We got Donnellan, Smith, Cherry, Avery Clemente, Manny Escalona. John Choi definitely should make the All-Star team. Villafuerte, Kaiser, Cheltenham, Frankie Freeman, RJ Dixon. Probably not enough votes to get there, but honorable mentions. Let's look at the NL. We got Rudy with the most votes, so not even Junior Rivera is catching him here at 247. We got a James Monroe sighting there. Jonathan Piazza to Richmond Good Boys. Luke Nettles, another solid pitcher here. Let's see, Jack Melton. Boyd Rush. Pretty crazy. Boyd Rush is in the race for the Cy Young, but he's not getting a lot of love. 163,000 votes. Kind of nuts there. Ollie Finger. Relievers, I don't really care too much about that per se. Closing pitchers, I'll just kind of give you a snapshot look. Jake Taylor in second place behind Mason Maxwell. A guy that we want to watch out for real quick too. 81 overall, a potential 26-year-old player. Definitely want to watch out for that guy. CeCe Chavez getting some votes there. Giovanni Ortiz hitting 327 at the catcher spot. Johnny Byler at 332. Nacho 277. Love that. First baseman Timothy Pierce. No surprise. No surprise. Very good hitter. 20 stolen bases. Look at those numbers. Look at the peripherals on his attribute chart right there. 89 contact, 72 power. Crazy. Good player. Cordell Marshall. Look at the vision and power. No doubt why he's got 17 homers, 54 ribbies. Doby, 287. Robert Hayes making some noise here still. KJ hitting 300 on the dot, 15 and 50. Burner, Cobb, Clayton Hall hitting 352. Just not getting a lot of respect, man. 428,000 votes. He's we're there, We're there. Let's just take a look at the leaders now, as we're just going to see a snapshot of who looks like they're going to start the All-Star game. You got Pinkard. We got a lot of Washington Swamp Monster love here in the AL. But Maxwell, Justice, Salvatore, Hawkins up the middle. That's a nice 1-2 punch right there. Tyron Rex in center field getting 588,000 votes. But look at the vote leaders. Pinkard, Salvatore, and Tyron Rex. 677,000, but he's just behind Sebastian Salvatore. It seems like a lot of people love Sebastian, which I have no doubt as to why that is. William Koo, 508. I want to take a look at what William Koo is doing. William Murphy, in gameplay, I don't see a lot of William Murphy at 530K votes. I don't see a lot of why that he's in first there. But that's very interesting right there. I kind of like the NL squad. It's a lot of like unfamiliar names that we don't see a lot of in gameplay. But Bobby Madsen, Buddy Kidd, Riddle, Pierce, we just don't see a lot of that. Koo, yeah, we don't see a lot of Giovanni or William Koo here. 508, 292, 11 home runs for this guy. Man. DEG, he's got such a long name that it barely fits on here, but 26 stolen bases. That's a tough call. I don't really know who I would want there. I think I'd probably want DEG. I would vote DEG. He just seems like he's just better defensively. Yeah. Faster. Can do a lot more. He's got more personality, right? Anyway, let's just snapshot look. So guys, tomorrow night I'm going to be streaming. We'll do the live stream for the All-Star game, and we'll do the Home Run Derby as well. And then we'll, at the end of that, we'll just simulate and getting right into trade day. So that'll be on the actual trade deadline date. That'll be on the 31st. And we won't do the trades live. I have to like process those on my own. But we can kind of come up with buyers and sellers, what players should be on the market. And then from there, I will just go ahead and start mocking up some trades. And you guys get to vote on those. So we might have to skip an entire week of GGBL action just so that those votes can start coming in for people that might have missed the stream. But I do want to give you guys, the community, a chance to vote on that stuff and kind of direct the way that the series is going to go. You know, have some fun with that. So guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing, and I will see you tomorrow night for the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby, plus the trade talk. And that'll do it for GGBL action for the week. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. That's all I got for you tonight. See you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.